motherfucker. What's good?
Those are my favorite
Rodawgz.
What's good, skooma?
What up?
Got skooma in this motherfucker?
Skooma, the
Hey, dog.
Skoominator.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
And Ash Gleazy.
What up? What up?
What's up, man? How we
That's a-
feeling today?
It's a bright light.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to be abducted or something.
They're finna put a fucking probe up
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna get probed, bro. It's making me uncomfortable.
Dude.
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Have y'all seen the American Horror Story? The new one? Nah?
No, I think I
Dude.
stopped watching it after the clowns.
Nah, that shit's badass.
You scared of
Watch
clowns?
that shit.
No, it was just like the story was kind of a little bit like,
Yeah, they got some bad seasons,
They're getting all
but they
sick
got
with
some
it,
good
yeah.
seasons.
yeah, the first 3 or 4,
Yeah.
I think those are pretty good. I was into them.
Yeah, they got some good ones. The last one's not all that, but it's interesting because they talk about like Eisenhower and how like he met the aliens and shit, and there was 2 aliens, like the Greys and the reptilians and shit.
Wow.
And then like the government knew about all this shit, and then his
Wow.
wife was like one of them, and it's crazy, dude. And like they talk about all that shit, all the abductions, and how they're trying to create like a hybrid, like the perfect hybrid.
Mark Zuckerberg.
And it took like 50 years for it to happen.
Elon
like,
Musk.
It took like 50 years. Because you know how this shit happened like
We
in the
name
60s
dropping.
and
Yeah.
shit? So like supposedly now they have the perfect human alien
Humanoid?
hybrid. Yeah. And they're going to like kill all of us. And
I gotta watch it because that shit's. I believe
it's
in
the
that.
last one, like the last season.
Like all my research has literally just been summed up by what you said. It's been like 2 years.
And then, dude, I looked into Eisenhower like after that shit. And it's like there's a bunch of reports that they did before American Horror Story dropped this shit. I'm talking about like 10, 20 years ago, like articles.
Mm-hmm.
I was showing Jazz like old articles, like where they're talking about this shit. I'm like, dude, this is where they fucking got that idea. Like this shit's probably true. Like that shit probably true. Yeah, he had
think-
business out there in
You think maybe they live
Death
in
Valley and all that shit.
Area 51? What do you think?
I'm
is in
sure
Area
something
51?
happened there. I mean, it's just like a military base, no?
Is it?
Didn't you go storm the?
Where's this coming from? Do I look like someone that would do
You
that?
kind of do, bro. You kind of do.
You kind of give off that vibe.
Like some crazy.
You were up there with John Doe and shit, huh?
I mean, that sounds like something I would do. Yeah, fuck it.
That was
I
pretty
would
cool.
do that shit.
That'd
Nah,
Make a vlog.
But what happened with that shit? Nobody ever like went
No,
up there.
I remember I was so happy.
You were gonna go, huh?
But no, I wasn't gonna go. I was just happy that other people were gonna go.
You want them to make that sacrifice?
Yeah, but I never did. Okay, so tell me why I seen this one TikTok where this lady said that she was driving in Nevada, where Area 51 is at, right? But then all of a sudden, she just ended up, like, her and her friend were driving, and she said she ended up on the fucking, like, desert. And they were just driving on the desert, and they were like, what the fuck? Like, they both,
And like she woke up, they woke up or whatever.
yeah, like, they
what
woke
the-
up, and she
yeah.
was driving in the desert type shit. And then she said that she's seen a sign that said military base, and then the fucking army or whatever, they were like chasing them, and then they were like, hey, what are y'all doing here? And then that she was like, I don't know, I was just driving on the freeway, and then I ended up here. And then that they just took them back, and then she said that they exited through like a military base, and then they just got back on the freeway. And she said like she'll never forget that because she felt like, what the fuck was that? Like,
I actually saw a video where that happened to some lady, and they broke through her window because she was like, I think she was just like refusing like to communicate or like refusing to like cooperate. She was basically being like a Karen and like filming the army guys and stuff.
oh yeah.
But yeah, I've heard that like it's pretty easy for you to get confused and like go into the military base. That's happened to a couple people.
You think that y'all think they do it on purpose so they can feed these aliens?
It just might be.
Yeah.
It just might be.
They got to experiment with somebody.
Exactly.
I
And then these
think
motherfuckers.
Elon
figure out-
Musk-
Rather than random people.
Elon Musk is very suspicious, by the way.
so is Mark
Yeah, he's a weird
Zuckerberg.
guy.
That's weird.
Hey, dog, that boy Elon Musk.
Yeah, this metaverse bullshit, I don't like it.
Dude, what you think about that, J-Vass?
I think I'm going to invest in some of that virtual property.
That's what I'm saying. I was just telling her about that shit yesterday. I was like, we need to get into this shit.
For real. I mean,
So
You
it's like
fucking own property in a virtual world, bro.
so
Like,
Yeah.
it's like a virtual reality game.
it's a
So-
virtual reality life.
so you'll be able to do this without being here. You'll be at your house. So everybody's going to be at their house, but you're going to be virtually together in the same room.
So like
Yeah.
so like VR chat.
VR.
Type,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
But I don't think it is, bro, because we already have people that are antisocial as hell,
Me.
and doing this is just gonna make it worse. Well, but see, you're actually outgoing. I'm talking about like kids nowadays that are scared of human interaction, or that
Yeah.
just
They don't
have
know
these
how to
panic
interact.
attacks when there's more
Yes.
people,
Yes.
and then you're making them feel comfortable just stuck in their room. And the sad
Yeah.
truth is, there's a real world outside that room.
That's
Yeah.
like that dude
Yeah.
from the Bench Warmers. You remember that movie?
I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Was it the Bench Warmers?
I don't remember
You know
the
what I'm talking
storyline, but I remember
With
the movie.
Rob Schneider and they have that kid
Yeah, I remember that movie.
from Reno 911, and he don't want to go outside. He thinks the sun's gonna eat him or some shit.
type shit.
That's children nowadays.
Yeah, he like tries to go outside, and then like he's like scared, and he's like in the shade, and he's like trying to like
Yeah.
put his hand out, and like the sun's like burning him and shit. He's like a vampire, and he comes out with like a sword and shit, like the sword's gonna protect him.
That's the children of now,
That's
bro.
funny, but sometimes I feel like
Today's
that.
children. That's you.
Like yeah, sometimes
Scared
I
of the
feel
sun?
like- not scared of the sun, just
All
like
fucking pale and shit.
just like the outside is just like okay. So
But what's
let's
so
say
scary about the outside?
it's not scary. It's just maybe I smoke too much weed. But sometimes like I feel overwhelmed. Like if I know I gotta go to the grocery store or like Walmart. I feel like it's just a lot of energy, and I just feel like you know what, whatever I need is not even that important.
And that's
like,
why I
I'ma
wasn't
order
here
it.
last week.
Yes, like I'm gonna order, or like I forgot to be honest, but I just kind of went to my bubble, which is the gym, and that's it. And I was just in my bubble, and I was there for like 3 hours. Sorry, I forgot. But yes,
What's the
that's-
longest you've gone without like social interaction?
I don't know, cause when I'm off in the summer, like I just be like in my little crab.
Your own bubble?
Yes, in my little bubble, and it's just like literally the gym, or like my grandma's house, or like my house. You see, like I go to different bubbles, but I don't go to like the outside, because sometimes the outside for me is like, it's just a lot to like do. Like,
But that's where you learn the most, the outside.
true.
Because if you just stick around to the same people you're used to and you feel safe with, you're not going to learn more than what you've already
Dang.
learned.
Okay, so tell me why.
That's why I'm scared of for little kids in the future with this whole metaverse and virtual reality.
Yeah.
True. I didn't even think about the little kids.
But you know, in the-
Fuck them kids. I'm thinking about me.
Like, dude, I can't even function. No, at the Day of Unity, bro, I thought it was gonna be like this big old thing in my head. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Did you
like,
go?
Yes, I went for like an hour because Slow had got me the ticket. So I was like, let me just go. And then, like Java said, you know, like you got to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
So it was this big old thing in my head. And then when I actually got there, it was not even that big of a thing. And I was like, wow, like
what is that?
It's just like the build up to it
Day
or
of
what?
Unity, SPM, the SPM.
Oh, it's like
thing.
SPM get together.
Yeah, like that yearly
festival.
festival he does.
Slow didn't give you a ticket?
I didn't even know about
Damn,
it.
Slow.
It's like, I don't even
Damn.
Damn,
Nah, I
blew me
wasn't
out and
able to
shit.
make it.
No, I went like 2 years ago, but yeah, I made it this big old thing in my head. Like, oh my god, there's gonna be so many people.
Oh,
Did you
I
see
think-
J
I
Vaz
think-
there?
So no, did I?
J-Vaz
I didn't see
something?
none of y'all.
I
Oh,
didn't
y'all didn't go.
I went
I
late,
go,
and I
yeah.
only went for
I
1
ain't go.
hour.
I was there from 12 o'clock to 10.
I was there from 6 to 7.
I didn't have
Or
tickets. I
fi-
mean, I
5
did have
to
tickets, but I
6:30.
didn't. I had so much other shit I was doing that day. And I had told Slow, I was like, I'm gonna go a little late, and I didn't even end up going, bro.
Wow.
It was all right.
it's
I didn't
all
like
right.
that they had a lot of big names at the same time on different stages.
I seen that. a
Uh,
lot of people complain about the same thing.
Yeah. 'cause
How many stages
I
was
felt
it?
it was 2 stages, but I feel like you should have had the up and comers in one stage and all the headliners on another.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. Most of the people would have been on this one, but you
Headliner.
had Baby Bash on at the same time. You had Flip on.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, then you had like Dope House Family at the same time. You had Bo Bundy on. So
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, bro.
Yeah, but also like it'd be easier for the up and comers to have a big crowd if they're not like if it's just like the headliners
Yeah.
together,
So
and
maybe
then
just
like the up and
one
comers
stage?
they don't have to compete with the headliners.
Yeah, because then nobody
least-
would see the.
I mean, the up and comers still didn't have a crowd.
Damn.
did.
I mean, I'm not trying to like be funny. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
it's hard. People don't show love, man. Like
Yeah.
nothing against the up and comers. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
it's hard for people
if you're not
to.
established already.
Yeah,
But
people
how do
are.
you get established.
People
if-
go
yeah.
to see who they want to see and ignore everybody else, and it sucks because a lot of these up and comers are talented.
Yeah. True.
Who was the best act? You think
Of the up and comers or just period?
both?
I mean, I don't.
I didn't see shit. I was interviewing people.
No, I mean I was on stage recording the performance more than anything. The Mexican OT did his thing. I think he's very talented. Half-ass crowd though. Bo Bundy. I don't know if he's considered an up and comer, already established. Flip had the stage packed. GT, Baby Bash, Trey. I mean, the people that are known had the stages packed.
Yeah.
And then you had people like Kid Frost that had maybe like
Bro,
50,
I think I would have been more excited to see that.
there was maybe like 50
Kid
people on
Frost.
his stage.
How old is he?
Damn.
Like 90?
60?
Oh my god.
No, he's like 70 something for real.
For real?
For real.
Damn, I was thinking like in the 60s.
Nah.
Damn, they had Kid Frost in that hoe.
Maybe he's like 60.
That's
Nah, he's up there, bro.
OG. He's from
Yeah.
like the 80s, right? Like,
What you mean, bro? The 80s.
I'm saying like he was rapping in the 80s.
I was about to say, hold on, you make him sound old.
No,
I'm from the 80s.
Like he was, cause he was like before NWA and them dudes, like, right?
I believe so. It was around that time
That's crazy.
because they were signed to Eazy-E and them.
Oh, he was signed to. Oh, okay. Then it was around probably the same time. I don't know, but damn, that's an OG.
Yeah, he didn't have the crowd that I thought he deserved.
Nah.
But
That's fucked up. It is what it is. But it was a dope event.
overall, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
that's dope. Yeah, I wanted to go. I had promised my mom some stuff, and I was gonna take her grocery shopping. And
Definitely good for networking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I seen it as. Like, that's a good place to network.
I wanted Ashley to be up there interviewing people, but she didn't want to be social.
Bro.
Fuck it.
That would've
So
been
you
It was
got like
hard.
a press
That would've been
pass.
some dope.
Yeah, we could have actually did it.
We have to do it on the next event.
I guess, yeah.
Did y'all get like
Get you
backstage
mine.
pass and shit?
I just had tickets.
Well, Slow got us a ticket, but Slow was in, like, backstage area.
Slow's a diva.
Yeah, Slow's a diva.
Slow's a diva.
Like, we're lucky to be in his presence.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Slow. My nigga.
The
This
Slow
show's
God.
sponsored by
Slow
LVD
Life.
Studios. Visit us today. Book your next studio session. And if you have a podcast, Creative Minds, follow. What's the handle, bro?
At Creative Minds HTX.
Yes, dog. I thought if you need a podcast,
Vámonos.
do it. If you need studio time, hit up my boy Slow Live at Slow Live 713. Okay, so Adolf, you had some shit you wanted to talk about?
Yeah.
Oh, Young Dolph,
Talk about Young Dog, man. We can start
That's-
out with Young Dog, man. RP.
your boy Young Dolph, Ashley.
Boy,
Every time I hear
Now?
Ashley jamming,
it's young now.
it's Young Dolph. So how you feeling, fam?
To be honest, I couldn't believe that one. And then it did make me feel some kind of way. I mean, because, you don't really know these people. But then, like, when somebody dies, everybody's like,
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person. But when I seen that Young Dolph was actually really dead, like TMZ and everybody confirmed it, I was like, it just made me feel some kind of way. Like,
Did you cry?
no. But I was just, like, moved by it, I guess you could say.
That's how I felt when Nipsey died. I was a little
Yeah, the same
Well,
thing.
little moved.
Yeah.
Same, brother. Same
Yeah.
thing.
So,
Like in your own hometown, brother, you know, when you're known, you know, you can't
That's
even
how
go
it
down
be.
the street, go get some cookies. Bro. That's
What
fucked up.
makes y'all feel like that?
I don't know. That was actually a really surprise.
Like, what makes y'all feel attached to these artists that make y'all feel sad?
You
I just-
listen to it
not-
every day. It's
yeah.
like it becomes part of your life, you know?
Not even that, but just the story of the fact that that's like a nice guy, you know. Like I know
People
that
stand
the
up
things
guy.
that he's done, you know, like for his community and shit like that, and that shit that happened, you know, that's just
But even if you're a piece of shit and you have some kind of attachment,
Yeah.
like
You still got a family, right? Like, you still.
yeah, no.
I'm sure you have families.
His wife came out
that-
saying that the hardest part
what
is
I'm
just to
saying?
break it to his kids, you know, like
That's
as a
what I
father,
always
as a father
think.
myself,
That's
you know,
what I
that's
always
just
think.
that's just
Like,
hard. That's just hard.
How do you tell a kid this? Like,
Yeah, that daddy's not gonna come back, you know, that's just fucked up.
Especially because it was kind of close to home, because considering, like, you know how Brick is signed to them, and
Yeah.
like,
He gets love from the age, yeah, for sure.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he was in
Yeah.
the hood. He was on Audie Westfield, like,
doing videos and shit.
yeah. So I feel like that was kind of like a more realistic superstar, you could say. Like, he was a little bit more close
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I ain't
down
gonna
to
lie,
earth.
like I wasn't a fan. Like I can't even say I listened to a whole song of his. I just knew him because you fuck with him. Don Vito fucks with him.
Don Vito was the
So,
one that
like,
put me on. To
that's
him,
how
and
I noticed this
I got
shit.
shout out Don Vito for that first. He's the
Yeah,
one that
shout
put me
out
on
that
to
boy Don
Dolph.
Vito.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Don Vito.
I actually had
But-
never heard of him before.
A lot of people, they were like, "Who's Young Dolph?"
I've never heard one of his songs. I've heard of him,
Yeah, that's I'm saying.
Never heard the songs.
Same. I've heard the songs because
Don't play with me.
my people
Play
listen
with
to
your
it.
bitch.
But it's like I never sat there and like I have no Young Dolph songs on my phone. Like that's what I'm trying to say. But
pull up.
so I mean he meant a lot to a lot of people. You know.
Yeah.
But was he like an underground rapper?
He was like, maybe you could say like a C-list
No,
celebrity.
bro. The only thing
I
is that
wouldn't consider him
he's
underground,
like
though, you know?
he's
Not underground.
He's not
He was like
signed.
C-list,
Bro,
not like
he
A or
ain't
B
underground,
list.
bro. It's just that he don't got a label. Like, you know, he made his
He
own
was in
label.
his own label, you know.
He's
So he was
independent.
underground, but he was an established underground
Yeah, bro.
artist.
Like,
Yeah, type
like
thing,
mainstream
maybe.
fuck with him. He was in the BT
Yeah.
Awards. He was in
Yeah.
the Breakfast Club, all that shit. Cause of how he moving. Like Master P, bro. Like he remind me of Master P and shit like that. As far as how he moves and shit, and the whole independent thing, like. He was that, bro. Like
So-
Jay Prince.
But y'all
and
been
like,
hearing the rumors about
Conspiracy?
saying like who killed him and all that. Like,
No, I didn't hear that.
Soldier Boy.
Like
Tell
Soldier
Soulja Boy.
Boy,
What?
Yo Gotti,
What?
and Black Youngster. You know.
No, I don't know. I didn't hear nothing about this
Supposedly
shit.
like
What?
I
three,
didn't
like
hear
you
about this
know,
either.
because they had beef. You know, Yo Gotti tried to sign Black Youngster. You know, but I mean not like what you call it, Young Dolph. He tried to sign Yo Gotti tried to sign Young Dolph. You know, back in the day. Young Dolph didn't. You know, he like he said he didn't want to sign a contract. He didn't want to sign no major deal. And so that's why people like been saying like for a while they've been having
Like,
beef. But also Black Youngster, he been talking smack on Young Dolph, you know.
Well, they said after Young Dolph died that Black Youngster's grandma's house got shot up.
Yeah.
I
So
heard
that's what
that.
I mean about like it's like closer to home.
Yeah,
it's like a real
And it really shouldn't get to
celebrity
that to
type
like
thing,
where we just
like-
resort to violence everywhere though, you know.
This only happens like
People
in the
don't know
rap
how to
world
do
though.
it.
You guys ever
Yeah.
think about that stuff?
Yeah.
Like, no Latin music does that. Like EDM doesn't do that.
Yeah.
It's
That's true,
because
that's
it's
true.
like
And the rap community is like more,
it's gangsters
More
making
powerful.
music.
Yeah, exactly,
So
yeah.
it's like you bring
They
all
re-
this extra
they
street
really
shit.
live that
Right.
life, you know.
Like I seen that boy Migo put what he said, that street shit played out. Like
I mean,
and it's like I don't feel like they choose to, but like he's
It's how
right
the
in a
mind
way.
is
It's like
conditioned.
let's make it more like
it's like
business oriented and
Exactly, man.
like get off of that street shit, put that street shit to the side.
That's a
Yeah.
large enough bag, brother, you know.
But it's deeper than that, bro. It's like a lot of
Yeah.
it's just how it is, bro. It's like
It's like another way that your mind is like constitutionalized. Is that the word? It's basically like where you're in like a certain your mind is like in survival mode. So you carry that everywhere. Even though it is like a job, it's a career, you still are in that survival mode. Kind of like when you go to jail. You know, if you go to jail for 10 years, your mind's going to be different. So if you grow up in the hood for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, your mind is different than like a regular person, you know? Regular people are not toxic and they don't, you know, that's like not what they see, you know, that's not normal. But in low income environments, like inner city, that's normal, you know?
Yeah.
Like seeing somebody in your family on drugs, that's normal. Seeing like being poor is normal. Like getting
Yeah.
government assistance is normal.
and like everybody you look up to is like gang related, you know.
Exactly.
And that's how like you get respect in your hood or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just a cycle.
And the bad thing is, these people were all street people before they became famous.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
that's
So
what
it's like,
that's
it's
what
hard
brings.
to like just automatically you're in the game, you in the music game now.
Your
Like
mind
leave all
changes.
that shit behind
Yeah.
and shit. It's not that simple.
Yeah.
But I feel like what Migo's trying to say about the like he said that street shit and what he said.
That street shit played out.
Gangster shit.
That gangster
it's
shit
played out.
played out.
Like,
That's why rap is so big, is because like it's so polarizing. You know,
Yeah.
you see all these people like taking these crazy ass drugs, and then like they have like tattoos all over their face. It's
True.
like part of like the culture.
Okay, so
Exactly.
like my dad is like institutionalized, right? He's all tatted up, came from jail, and now he works with millennials that are like tatted up, didn't go to jail, are like normal people, and so they're clashing. They're beginning to clash. And I'm like, and I have to tell him sometimes, like, dude, that's
It ain't
not
like
normal. Yeah, like, quit getting offended,
fuck
or
down.
yes. So that's where I'm
dude,
seeing,
I know dudes like, that are our age and
institutionalized.
and be on some bullshit, but they're not even institutionalized. They're just fucking tripping, bro. Like,
True.
you know what I'm saying?
The ego has
Yeah.
to die.
But I feel
Yeah.
what you're saying. I feel what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so it's interesting to see people and how they interact and social situations like that. Like the Travis Scott thing, I was just like blown away by that
Yeah.
whole
How come?
situation.
All right,
Just
talk to me.
because, like, okay, so one of the girls that actually passed away, she was my aunt's friend's daughter, So she would come to our family party sometime, like their family, and like I would see her around. I really didn't know her though, but my aunt's family, which is my cousins, they did know her. So they were like active in her funeral and her, you know, like burial and all that. And I just felt like, man, that's so sad. Like, but I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Like, people, she said that her mom was like, why did this happen? My aunt was like, why did this happen? And why did this happen to somebody that we know? Like, out of all the people that were there. And I'm just like, yeah,
She
like.
was there. You take that chance once you're there. Like,
My little cousin was there, but his ass paid for VIP, so his ticket was like $3,000. And I remember he told me, he was like, "You think I should sell the Travis Scott
talk
ticket?"
about
Damn.
priorities.
And I told him, I was like, "Look, bro, you're gonna make $3,000 in your life some other time, but are you ever gonna get to experience this experience?"
You enabled him.
Yes, so I feel like
Imagine if he.
Right? I guess I was right. You will never get to experience this again.
That's
Hey,
true. That
but
was
he-
like a once in a lifetime.
But he
event.
said that none of that where he was, his VIP section, like none of that was happening. So he said he didn't even know that was happening until like the end of the concert.
It's just shitty people, man. At the end of the day, they want to blame
Exactly.
everybody,
I know.
but a decent human being is not going to push another human being, even if
To the
Jesus
floor.
himself is on stage.
Exactly.
You're not going to push somebody to get
And
front
then
row.
you'll feel them if you're
Unless
trampling
you're on
them.
drugs.
You know, like what's wrong with these people,
Unless
bro?
you're on drugs.
That's
Unless
true.
you're on drugs.
There's like a big fentanyl
Okay,
fucking
so
crisis and shit.
You don't think it was a satanic ritual?
No.
Do you even want to get into that?
Yeah, because I was waiting for your answer. Fucking.
I was trying not to go
we
so
could go.
deep today, but
Let's
yeah,
go
we
deep.
can. we
But
can
was
go
it or
deep.
no?
Okay,
Let's
so
go
I
butthole
think-
deep. That's what I want.
But I think maybe not a Satan ritual because I don't think those people believe in Satan. Well, not believe in Satan, but I don't think they were sacrificing to Satan. I think they were sacrificing to maybe like a higher deity or like whatever deity.
What's higher
they
than
believe in.
Satan?
Satan Maximus.
That's just I know,
Satan's
yeah.
father?
Satan XR.
Mr. Mr. Satan.
I don't know, like
Senor Satan.
Don Satanás.
Don't
Shout out, Don
Say that
Satanás.
Fucking demon's gonna pop out of my ass. No, but okay, so I don't know what these people are into, you know? Hillary Clinton was sacrificing a chicken to Moloch.
What the fuck?
In the emails. Okay.
Okay, wait, repeat that.
Fast forward. You remember when Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton were like, oh, Hillary Clinton's emails, and she was like, oh, Donald Trump's taxes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bitch had emails that were like talking about all kinds of weird shit, and one of the emails said, she was writing to her secretary, and she was like, and make sure you bring a chicken so that we can sacrifice it to Moloch. Moloch is an owl deity.
Right, that
like-
Bohemian shit.
Bohemian
Like Cthulhu or what?
Rhapsody. Yeah, that's where
Bohemian
like
Grove.
Grove. There you go. There, yeah.
Don't do my
Bohemian
boy
Grove.
Freddie like that.
That's what that is. So, like, I don't know what kind of deity they were sacrificing to, but it was definitely a portal. It was definitely because TikTok, like, get on TikTok, and they were flooding it was just like nothing but astral videos from different points of views. And they were saying that before the festival started, for like 5-6 hours straight, they were playing like EDM music, but it was like low frequency, like doof, doof, doof. But it was not even like a, there's like a high frequency. It was like a really low type frequency.
Like a satanic frequency.
Yes. So they said that they were playing that for 5-6 hours straight. So imagine all the energy of those people vibrating at that frequency, whatever frequency they had it on, which I'm sure was low. They had it for 5-6 hours, and those people's energy is just it's just all like creating this big old like fucking energy thing, right? So this nigga has this fucking portal, not for just a show, like it's a real thing that they're like symbolizing. Because imagine if you see a portal, everybody's mental energy is creating that reality. So they all created that fucking portal to come, and that energy is fucking going somewhere. Energy is never destroyed. Energy is just moved. Right? Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just moved. So like, and then the deaths, I mean, it just so happened that people, like you said, whether they were on drugs or whatever, but their bodies were not with God, right? Because like he said, even if Jesus Christ himself came down, you wouldn't trample somebody else. But if you're not yourself and you're like possessed by an entity, by a lower frequency entity, I mean, that there's no rules, because that entity lives somewhere else, but is using you as a vessel to do whatever. That's why you see crackheads in downtown. Think they're crazy and they're talking to themselves. They're like in between dimensions. They're like some entity has come into them and is like using their body to like shit on the ground or like
Shit on the
Nah, they be
go
on.
cuss
They be
at somebody.
My parents had Walter Mercado. I got Ashley.
Nah, but most of the
I need
people
one of them
downtown be
robes.
smoking on embalming fluid. You know that, right? They lace up their cigarettes with embalming fluid. That's the shit that you put like on dead people, bro.
Isn't it like Sherm?
Yeah,
that's Sherm
yeah, exactly.
right
Yeah, you know.
What do you think Travis did this? You think he's like trying to like achieve?
How do you know, Scuba?
Achieve
I
like
know, yeah. I'm surprised you knew. Oh, sure.
The FBI comes in here.
Right?
He's breaking the code.
Shut all
what you were
this shit
saying
down
there?
right now.
But what do you think? Like Travis is trying to like achieve immortality?
I don't think
fuck
so.
no. I
No,
don't
yeah. I don't
I
think
don't
it's
think
that.
it's
I don't think
nothing
it's that. Like
If it's some satanic shit, it's gotta be like.
Bro, it's
It
just
could be.
people, bro. I think it's just people talking.
they're
out
just
their
creating
ass.
negative energy
Yeah,
already
like,
within
it's
their
just
own
bullshit,
worries.
bro.
It's just like they're just
I
working,
think these
overworking
people just
themselves up.
Like that's who Travis is. That's his persona. That's
Yeah,
what he's
he's a
pushing. That's
freaky
what he's
guy.
selling.
He likes
That's what
weird
he's selling.
artful shit like
it just
that.
happened that fucking people got crazy and just people don't know how to act,
Yeah.
bro. And it's like these young motherfuckers don't know how to
Inconsiderate.
act.
Yeah, they just kind of like broke through the gate.
Yeah.
It
They
kind
don't
of goes
take
back to like the
consideration.
culture thing. Like,
Because, bro, like, I remember being in these fucking raves, bro, and there was an ambulance outside, bro, all the time, every fucking rave. Like, they used to
Because
always
of drug
be an
OD
ambulance.
or because
Yes.
of people getting trampled?
No,
Yeah, but
because that's on a whole nother vibe, bro. Like, people are on drugs, but they're not, like, seeking violence and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a rock concert. It's like, it's the opposite. It's
So
all,
it's a
it's all
different
about
vibe.
love. It's all
Yeah.
about everybody's on ecstasy.
Everybody's
And
helping each other,
but,
right?
But you would see, like, motherfuckers just, you're walking, you see motherfuckers in the hallways just laying there, bro, just...
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They're doing
Just
this
out of
and
it.
shit. So I'm sure like Travis seeing people all fucked and drugged up. It's normal. Like if you're putting yourself in that environment,
The environment,
you feel me?
yeah. If you're used
Like,
to that
That's
environment,
not
right?
unusual to
that's
see.
not unusual.
Like if
Right.
you're into raves,
If
ragers
some
and shit like
fucking
that.
if
like,
some person
you
that ain't
seen
never
that
been
shit,
to
yeah.
like that type of shit, they show up and they're like, "What the fuck is going on? Oh, the energy's off." Blah blah blah. Like, nah, motherfucker, niggas are just on drugs and shit.
Well, the
And-
energy's off because you're on drugs.
Yeah.
You're altering your consciousness some kind of way. So yeah, your energy's off as a human being. But let's get into
I
the
don't think
fact.
it was a satanic ritual or none of that shit.
Let's get into the
yeah,
fact.
I don't think so either.
I think people just don't know how to act,
Yeah.
and these dumbass motherfuckers.
You guys gotta do some
got
LSD.
crazy. These fuckers,
They create evil.
they broke in. They should have
Yeah,
shut
they did
that
break
shit
in.
down. I blame that shit on like the fire marshals. I blame that shit on the security that was
Okay,
ass.
so who was in charge of that festival? Live Nation, right?
Live Nation.
How many festivals has Live Nation done that are this big?
A lot.
So they know the drill. They know
Right.
how people get.
They should get
But
sued.
that
This
hasn't
is not
happened,
their
though.
first
They should get
rodeo.
sued.
So why is it that all of a sudden they're so negligent? All of a sudden,
Yeah,
When
when
you know that it's Houston, the fourth largest
I
city.
think is
in
they hired bad security.
Yeah, my friend was telling me that like
They hired
for
bad
like the
security.
first Astro World Fest, like they had like about like 200 and something like guards, you know, and everything, and like every year after that it kept going up. Like it was 300, it was 400, but then this year they only had like
They tryna
190
save money,
something, you
bro.
know.
Well, let me
So like
let me tell you
that's
something
weird,
I
too.
experienced. So again, Travis Scott was 50,000 people, right? Roughly.
Yeah.
Day of Unity was maybe 1,800 at its peak, maybe, right? So I was in front of the stage where it was supposed to be only VIP and media people in that area. I was trying to get out of the area so I can go to the different stage, and there was maybe like 10 people trying to get in. So as I'm waiting to get out, I hear them telling them, "Oh, it's because they ran out of passes. They ran out of passes." And then here comes one cop to another cop, the cop that's holding the gate, and tells him, "You can't stop them, bro. Let them in." This is 10 people.
That's crazy.
This is that day unity.
A day of unity, 10 people. If a cop got frustrated with 10 people in an 1,800 crowd, how do you think these cops acted with 50,000 people?
Yeah.
We
should've
can-
had
And the
guys
guy
with
told
riot
him,
shields out
"Really?
there,
You're
man."
going to hold me like that?" And the guy was like, "Bro, if you want to deal with a headache, deal with it." And he walked off. So I was like, "Bro, if this is happening with a small ass crowd, like imagine what happened at Travis Scott when it was a big crowd. Like these cops they're not trained for this."
Yeah.
They
You know
don't
what I'm
get
saying?
paid enough.
It goes back to that, like the budget. Motherfuckers out here trying to pocket shit. They're like, "Oh, I can save this on security, blah blah blah," and I just pocket this shit because you know they keep whatever they didn't fucking use. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's
So
how
like,
all
let's
these,
cut
like,
budgets everywhere.
That's how all this shit works. And if you could cut money,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that Live Nation is that budget.
bro. I'm in
Like-
the
Or it shouldn't be
Not
anyway.
Live Nation though.
Yeah.
Live Nation is entertainment. Like how many big events have they done like this where they know the
Exactly.
drill?
This should've been barefoot
They
Saturday.
know the drill.
So what are you saying? That Live
I'm
Nation
saying-
is Satan?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I mean they're all connected. All the media is owned by like 6 companies, right, or 6 people or whatever in the whole world. Like they're all connected. The higher you go, the more connected they are, and you can see that within the presidents. Like, so didn't you see that all the fucking presidents are related except for one, which I think
Related? No, I've never
that they
fucking
all.
Obama?
Some
The
little
only
girl
black guy?
fucking did a.
except Obama, except like one guy,
Look at Obama. Look at Obama and George
the black
Bush.
one.
That's fucked up.
Hey, you know, like Obama, Michelle Obama, she's all like best friends with like Bush and shit. Y'all
I'm
seen
sure
that?
she is. I'm sure.
Yeah, they got like a weird little like friendship going on.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever seen them pictures?
Yeah.
He's always like a little,
Every
like a
time
little
they
kid
together.
around her.
Yeah,
Like
they're always hugging and shit. Like
He's
he
like
gives
a-
her candy. He gives her candy at the funerals and shit. At
with a
the-
big old smile.
Reagan's wife's funeral. He gave her candy. That's funny.
But like Live Nation had money though. It's like you said, like your cousin paid $3,000. I feel like it was like the
that
fans,
was
you know,
one ticket.
because like the culture of rap is like, man, don't give a fuck about anybody. Shoot people, drink lean, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
People are just gonna do whatever they want, and like if people are getting crushed in a crowd, like at what point can you just like what can you do? Like if you were in that situation, what would have been the protocol? Tell everybody to back the fuck up. Some people aren't gonna listen.
It was gonna make it worse if that was the case. If you tell them.
It's like it's kind of like one of those things where it was just like a tragedy.
I think it's just at the end of the day, like if you guys want to say it's the people and it's not a satanic ritual, at the end of the day, what I see is that people don't know how to fucking say, I'm guilty of this sometimes.
People don't know how to
that
act.
people don't know how to fucking like just let your balls hang and tell people what the fuck it is, because they're so scared to hurt somebody else's feelings or to fucking get backlash. So nobody wants to say like, hey, back the fuck up. I bet you if that was a fucking like badass drill sergeant that was in the crowd and he just said, hey, back the fuck up, I bet you people will back the fuck up, because
Not 50,000.
not 50,000, but like,
out of
like
those
I said, it goes back
50,000,
to Live
they would've got
Nation.
mad, though. They
It
would've
goes
been
back
like-
to Live Nation.
The music is fucking loud as fuck.
I know. Okay, it goes back
even-
to
that makes
Live
it even
Nation.
difficult.
At the end of the day, it goes back to Live Nation because they know they've handled this magnitude of crowds. So it's like you're gonna tell me, okay, Travis Scott, one of the biggest celebrities at this time.
It's not Live
You don't know
Nation.
how to do it.
It's people.
It's people.
We don't take responsibility for our actions. Again, it's
Exactly.
people. It's not Live Nation.
They
It's
wanna
not Travis
blame
Scott.
somebody all the
It's people.
time.
It's easier to point fingers and say it's because they didn't organize it right.
Yeah,
Bro, you're here to
that's
have a
true.
good time. You're not here to stomp on
And
people.
there's people on my timeline talking
So
about
true.
if you defend Travis, unfriend me. Like, bitch, you.
I know they
unfriend
really
me.
want to cancel this guy, and I think it's really
He's
stupid.
canceled, bro. Like right
I
now,
know.
Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, they got this little love thing going on.
I know. We're gonna talk about that.
Everybody's like,
My sister wanted me to talk about Pete Davidson's dick, so we're gonna
oh
talk
my
about
god.
that.
Okay, so everybody's like, they're fucking doing publicity stunts. They just
been
want
years.
us to
I
forget
seen
about Astroworld
Fuck it.
and all this shit.
Don't let them distract you from what's going up. Get out of Facebook.
Yeah. Let's go back to the fact that the Kardashians are like witches. Did y'all hear about
They're
that?
succubus.
Yeah, they're
succubus.
succubus, witches, demons type shit. What do you think about that?
I don't. Think
Chris
so.
Jenner made all her daughters fucking billionaires.
But I respect Chris Jenner. I want to make my daughters billionaires.
Same.
You know what
Same.
I'm saying? Like,
Same.
Yeah,
But okay,
later.
so what about the maid that supposedly worked for Kim Kardashian and she said that she saw Kim Kardashian drinking blood?
I think she
Kim
was just
Kardashian
drinking
drinking
wine.
Sangria.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell nowadays because anybody can say anything.
True.
That's true.
But there was an episode of the Kardashians where Kim Kardashian was getting a facial with blood. Like,
No, like they
little
suck
stuff.
your blood out, bro.
No, they
Yeah,
were
they were
putting
they were
blood
pricking
on
her
her
with it.
face.
Oh,
Oh,
They're
okay.
pricking
And
her.
it was
I
like
thought it was something
fine.
different.
It was like fine blood from.
It's fine little African kid blood.
Exactly.
Do your skin good.
Exactly. So Sandra Bullock, when Ellen DeGeneres brought her on, she said the
Oh,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
like,
but I think she was like,
"You think she was just playing?
I think yeah.
That's something you play about."
Yes, look at Scam. He's always fucking trolling people. Like that's trolls, bro.
Little mochilas.
I don't know.
Mochilas.
That's his page too, ain't it?
Young kids
Speaking of
blood, right?
scam,
What they're saying?
Scams?
That's-
Yeah.
the
What?
mochilas.
Mochilas, yeah.
It makes you young.
Boy, scam.
For the misery of
We're
children.
going through like old LBD
Footage.
Well, Slow's like look in the image.
In the archive.
Yeah, he was like you'll find a bunch of funny shit on there like to put on a podcast. So I was like I never gone through it because like we have a chat
bad.
and he was like on Facebook he's like go on the pictures and videos. I'm going to see all this shit of scam, bro. This little brother fucking eating a fucking ramen sandwich.
A ramen sandwich? What the fuck?
I started like sending them all
Sounds
over
good.
again and shit. There was pictures with like dicks on Mark's face and all kinds of shit.
It was
bro.
bad. It was really bad.
Fucking Fogo eating cupcakes and all this.
We
All
were
this funny
actually on
ass shit.
LSD. Or I
You
think
and
I was
Fogo?
on LSD. I
You
don't,
and
I don't
Fogo?
think he was. I think
That
it was
day?
just me. That day.
That's funny. Yeah, dude. Pinche scam over there, like Tanquerao with a gun and shit over there shooting
Wait,
an
he's
old
naked?
ass gun.
What the fuck? You have a picture of him naked?
He's not naked. He's wearing like shorts and
Shirtless.
shit.
Yeah, he's shirtless.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Like,
Mexican,
damn,
dog. We
that's some
exaggerate a
Sherman
little
I
bit.
know, right?
That
Le pones
Tanqueray.
más salsa en los tacos, güey.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
that comes with being brown, man.
Being brown.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man.
Okay, so back to, I know we're all over the place, but okay, I just want to mention Mexican OT is actually trending on Twitter. Like his
Oh.
latest song that hasn't even dropped yet. All the like Hispanic people are like doing TikToks to his, not Twitter, TikToks to his little like snippet.
For real.
Yeah, because it just has that one little cumbia in the intro and then he
Oh,
starts
yeah,
rapping.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Follow Mexican OT. Shout out Mexican OT.
Yeah, so he's like getting a little buzz on TikTok and stuff, and I'm like,
Uh.
I don't even think he fucks with TikTok because one of them sent it to him like, hey, like this is my video, and he was like, and I was,
like,
yeah, and then I was
Badass.
like, that's cool, yeah, but yeah, it goes back to the fact that people don't support you until you're already established.
What am I doing here? Dos Equis, Twisted T, Dos Equis. Following a little pattern. You thirsty, my brother?
Nah, I'm good.
You good?
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. But that's dope. J-Vaz had him here. That was not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
okay.
interview.
Never put the interview out.
You did it?
Nah.
Well, I saw clips or something.
Yeah, I just whatever I could save.
We need answers,
we had a
like-
lot. It was when I first moved in here, so the lighting was. I mean, I don't know if you ever came to the studio before I moved in here, but
Nah.
it was like
Just
The
regular
first time I
lighting.
came
It
here
was-
was the first episode we did here.
well, when I came in here, it was like weird.
Fucking whack.
Yes.
It was like office setting.
No, like they recorded a podcast here, but these fools were like messy.
Oh.
And like the lighting sucked. I didn't have no lights in here. He was like my first person in here.
Damn.
And I didn't have time to set anything up. I didn't have none of this. So the lighting on the interview wasn't the best. And I don't
Are you gonna release that episode?
probably
or no?
not.
No?
Just clips.
Just clips that I can save
Yeah.
cuz I have maybe like 7 interviews I've never released for the same reason. Either the audio or the video is not where I want it to be.
You just feel like it's cringy. Like you
I
don't
feel
want
like
that.
I've created an image, so if I put this out, it's like I'm taking a step backwards.
Yeah, that
Yes,
makes
I
sense.
agree.
know what I'm saying?
agree.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I don't release any of my songs.
Quality over quantity.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Dude, you have so many songs that you should have done released and shit.
No,
Like you
they're
got
all
that song with
cringy.
Yazzie. You got that song fucking that in Afghanistan. I used to fuck with that hoe, bro.
Afghanistan.
The man. Dude,
I know. Channel said he showed it to
tripping.
some people in the park, and they were like, "I want to do a song with her." I was like,
That's freaking dope, Ash.
They
Yeah,
said,
it
put a missile in your ass now,
I
bro.
Damn.
"Yeah."
I don't think I've heard this song. I
I
need
You
to
give
be
hear
it
it.
raking,
J-Vaz.
bro, but like you be too fucking.
I'm actually gonna go to the since
Shy
I'm
and
off.
shit.
Yeah, since I'm off this week, I'm gonna go to the studio and I'm gonna do another.
I might go to the studio after this.
Really?
Yeah, I want to. I
I'm
got
gonna go
some
to the
shit.
gym though.
Go to the gym, dude. You didn't go to the gym today?
No, I didn't get a chance to go.
No, hombre. Check this out, guys. I want to read y'all a little something.
I'm glad I
Okay.
didn't bring
Put it up
my
on the screen.
protein shake on
No,
the way
no,
over
no.
here.
Well, this is just a little art.
That would
shake.
not
A little,
have gone good with the beers.
I
I
just
know. I was
gotta
gonna
read
say
it.
protein
It's not
shake
radio
with
or
Dos
nothing.
Equis. I think you
Alright.
would have had diarrhea.
But
Hell yeah.
okay, look, check this out, Skooma.
Okay, let me
You
see.
probably can relate. I don't know. I don't know what you do on your off times. But
A lot of weird shit.
480 pound
I
woman.
can't talk about it.
480 pound woman
Okay.
charged with involuntary
I
manslaughter
heard about that. I heard about
after
that.
husband died while performing oral sex. An Ohio woman has been sentenced to involuntary manslaughter after her spouse was found dead minutes after he had performed oral sex on her. Annabelle Gaston, 28, was arrested last year after calling 911. 911, what the fuck?
Never forget.
Never forget when her husband, Erwin Gaston, 31, had a cardiac arrest while apparently being suffocated to death. Gaston told 911 operators at the time that she was sitting on her husband's face while he was giving her I'm not gonna say that word. I might offend somebody. When she realized his skin had changed color, we were having sex, and he started eating my pussy. I was sitting on his face while for 25 minutes when his legs turned greenish blue color. She told 911 operator. According to Gaston's lawyer, Erwin Gaston liked to insert his head inside my client's vagina, and my client warned him on multiple occasions that it was dangerous practice. He told the judge, Franklin County District Court Judge Henry Miller, sentenced Annabelle Gaston to 10 years and 6 months after he judged her sexual practices extremely dangerous behavior and a completely reckless conduct for a woman her size.
Yeah, I agree.
The time of death is estimated to be 17 minutes after 911 call and 59 minutes after Erwin Gaston's head was removed from the inside of the defendant's genitals. His face was inside her pussy, bro.
And he died.
What the fuck?
He died.
Killed by that pussy.
Well, he died doing what he loved.
Erwin Gaston
Yeah.
was also hospitalized last year, only weeks after the couple's honeymoon, after a large amount of fecal matter had entered his lungs
So he was
during
also
oral
her asshole.
and anal
Yeah.
intercourse, according to a medical report presented in court. That means shit was in his lungs, bro.
He was literally like walking around her asshole.
He was breathing
He
shit,
was
bro.
eating shit. He was eating it.
It was in his lungs.
He was eating it.
How did
And
you,
breathing
when you
it.
eat
That
shit, it don't
She
get
had
to
to
your
be
lungs.
shitting
Yeah,
while that was
like-
going on.
That was a big ass woman, bro. 500
You can't just
pounds.
suck shit out of an asshole. That shit has to be like.
That just goes back to people, like J-Vaz said, people are just so lost and people are just so weird. I was actually in the car. I was actually not reading, but I was listening to a sermon about sexual immorality and how it leads to death. So if you're dirty and you're eating somebody's ass and you know they're shitting or there's shit there, you're just like a dirty person and you're just so low, then you deserve death.
low if you
and
eat ass.
So if you
It's
This
not
goes
way
to the
God
guy that
intended.
slid in my DMs. Remember the guy that slid in?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
This is going to you, buddy.
Like people, no, I'm just saying
What,
people
somebody-
don't like wanna.
Something your DMs wanted your eat your ass?
you're a freak.
I've had a
Man,
couple.
that's disrespectful.
I've had a couple
Don't do that again.
ass DMs.
It's fucked up. That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
and that's my
You said that's
thing.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Ashley shouted him out.
Oh yeah.
Say his user right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna tag it below.
You
No,
can call your mom.
but see, it's just bad. Like sexual immorality, all of
Yeah.
that is just being bad. Like, and it
God has
leads to
abandoned
death.
us.
It leads to death. Like it leads to your own demise. That's all I have to say about that. Because that's just, what is that? Like, what did you just read me? Like I could have gone the rest of my life without hearing that story.
Bro, okay, what? Fat people can't fuck or what?
I didn't say that. I did not say that at all.
I feel like
Fat
people can do
fuck.
whatever they
They
want.
can be
and do-
freaky.
I
It's
said
just
Yeah, but to a
sexual
certain extent-
immorality
to-
leads
They
to
like
death.
keep like
That's
suffocate
ir-
yourself. That's
That's
what some people like that.
irresponsible,
Like
bro. That's just irresponsible.
It's immoral.
That's what people
Why
like
would
as
you?
fixation,
Why would you let
though.
this big ass bitch sit on your face, bro?
No,
After you've already had issues with this.
I know in
Bro,
her asshole.
You were in the hospital last year, dude.
For shit in
But,
your lungs.
Bro, like,
Some people never learn.
if you want to eat the bitch pussy out, lay the bitch down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why she gotta sit on
Sit
your
on your
face?
No,
Jesus,
no, but
yeah.
some people are into that weird shit, like choke me until I'm almost
exactly.
dead,
Yeah, with
and
the-
then let me go.
Or they fucking put belts on their fucking necks. and
Sexual
shit.
immorality will
He
lead
does
to
that,
death.
You do
Yeah,
that?
dude. I like to
Belt
get
on
choked
his
out.
neck and jacks off.
He's
I
like,
like her to slap me around.
That's the only way I can touch
there's
myself.
Bruh. So many people have died like that.
yes. There's
Damn.
prostitutes that tell you like,
People out here
oh
being
yeah,
freaks,
people want me to
dog.
do weird shit to them. People want me to shit on them. People want me to choke them.
Y'all seen
until
that
they
video
pass
on
out.
that was on
Yeah, that rock
Facebook?
star you said that pissing on that fan.
Well, not that one, but there was a video on Facebook, and it had like a black dude with a smiling face, then a black dude with an awkward face, and it said click link on comments. My dumbass clicks on it, and there's like, I don't know, it's like a 4-minute video, but after like 10 seconds, you're done. There's a part where this lady's sticking her whole foot inside this other chick.
Is that what we
the
saw?
fuck?
Is that what we saw? Okay, so there's a podcast, right? It's called Your Mom's House. So I don't know if you ever listened or watched
You
it.
said
heard
it to
of
me
it.
last time, right?
Yeah, it's a comedian, you know, Tom Segura
Yeah.
and his wife. She's also a comedian. It's a good podcast, right? They show funny shit on it, but they every now and then they do pay-per-views, and they show all the shit they can't fucking show on YouTube. I don't know what the fuck I was expecting, bro, and we fucking bought the shit. And and it was the craziest shit I've seen in my life. It was so fucking crazy, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna go into details. I'll make you.
Nah, now we wanna know.
I want to get the details.
I saw a guy like fucking shit on another guy. I saw
Okay,
the
this is
fuck?
probably from them.
I saw this guy that was
Females eating shit and stuff.
yeah, well, I saw this dude fucking a bitch in the ass, and she had all these fucking what do you call those
Genital warts.
Oh,
like,
yeah, those little bugs,
yeah,
right?
it was just
These,
like a build
Like
up on
white?
the asshole, like a build up of like it looks like rocks, bro. It looks like she was becoming the Thing from Fantastic
So it was
Four.
like
Damn.
poop.
And then it was some other crazy shit. What was it? Oh, the bitch was getting fisted. Some bitch was getting fisted, and like
It sounds like this is from them.
it was crazy, bro. Okay, so I tell Slow about this, right? Which that's what he mentioned the other episode with Trap. I was telling Slow, and like Slow was like, "Well, I want to see it," and I was like, "Well, it's like a pay-per-view. You can't." So he went on Reddit. He found one that I had never seen. Like he found an episode because I've done a few of these, and Slow was like traumatized. I left.
He's
He
traumatized?
finished watching it, but they show these crazy shit, bro.
What?
They
What
cross-
did show?
Just crazy shit, just like what I just said. Like
'Cause Slow-
dudes getting shit on, and like
Okay.
just this bitch was getting fisted. Oh, and she had a watermelon inside of her.
Damn.
Ow.
Fucking
A
watermelon.
watermelon.
A whole
A
watermelon.
whole watermelon. So there's like a part of the internet where like you said, like
Weird.
why are they
shit.
doing this shit? It's like it's
Weirdo
a thing, bro.
shit.
It's a
Weird.
fucking
But
thing.
Your Mom's House is such a tame show. With like,
you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen Your Mom's House.
Okay,
Like
well
Tom
they have
Segura.
a pay-per-view
That's fucking wild, man.
where
Holy
they
shit.
show all the crazy shit,
I didn't know
bro.
they did all that.
Yeah, and they fucking
And
love
It's crazy
it.
because like Slow has sent
They love
some like
it.
some sketchy ass shit on the group chat, like some crazy videos.
Well, that last video,
That last
y'all
video,
want to
yeah.
see that?
I don't.
I don't wanna see that.
I sent
could
it to
live the rest of
J-Vaz.
my life
Did you
without
see
seeing
it?
I don't
You didn't see it?
No, where the
The-
dog was eating.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
seen it, and then I showed it to my little cousin because she likes to run the streets. So I showed it to her, and she was like, and I was like,
Ah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You seen that
Dude,
shit?
I actually lost sleep whenever like
I don't know,
Slow-
J-Vaz. What do you
You
think?
see
You
it?
think that's
It's like some Frankie
You
type
think
shit.
YouTube will
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
with us?
Okay. I'll be able to.
Yeah.
Bad.
They would, right? That's why I told Slow.
It's too graphic.
Slow's like, show it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Show it. No,
Nah,
don't
Like I said,
show
I
it.
could
Show it.
blur
Show
might-
it.
we
I
might have
could
to
blur
do
that
pay-per-view.
part
This is a
out,
family show.
but yeah, I think it's a little too.
It's just too much.
It's a family show, nigga.
Like,
It's
it
not
would-
a family show.
it would change the
We're
whole.
a family show.
It would change the whole.
What the fuck?
It would change the whole Rodawgz image.
Dude, honestly,
Road
I couldn't sleep whenever like I first
That
saw
becomes
it.
the intro of Road Dogg.
I had trouble sleeping. I'm not gonna lie. That's the worst thing I've ever
That
seen in my
mentally
life. I've seen some bad shit, dude. I've seen some
think-
bad shit. That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Was it worse than
He's
your
still watching
bad
it. He's still
LSD
watching
trip?
it.
What?
I said, was it worse than your bad LSD trip?
I mean, I'm not feeling what he's feeling, so no.
He's like, yeah.
I know.
I didn't
Yeah.
even hear. I
But
didn't
what did
hear
he
that.
do though to deserve
I'm
that?
sure he
Supposedly
raped
was
Yeah,
somebody.
exactly,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure he raped
supposedly.
a kid or
But
something.
we don't know that, and we'll never know.
But why? Can you think of something
That's
else?
the sickest
First of
way.
all, this is that's Mexico. So
Yeah.
why else would they do that?
Yeah, true.
Especially in front of everybody and stuff like
yeah,
that.
Mexicans, if you steal, they cut your fucking hands. If you fuck a kid, they'll cut your dick off. That was worse than cutting a dick off. Ah, shit.
That's cold blooded.
He
man.
hates pit bulls now.
I mean, I don't think he's alive.
I know.
No,
I'm
yeah, I
sure
think-
he died.
Yeah.
I think that dude.
But if
is-
they really wanted to hurt him, they should have left
Watching
him
over
alive.
us.
They should have left him alive. Don't you think?
I think they said
he
right
wouldn't
now-
have made it.
You think he would have killed himself?
I
think he would've
was saying
died?
to
Yeah,
kill-
he-
to
he
kill him.
would've
No,
bled
but
out.
what if they're like, okay,
He would've bled out.
The dog ate your dick. Let's take him to the hospital so they could stitch him up.
Yeah, but then he could also get a revenge. Because I'm sure that guy isn't a normal person. I'm sure he's he's an ops.
Now
I'm
without
sure
a dick no
that
more,
guy
though.
died and went straight to hell. Because, like I said, immorality, sexual immorality leads to death, and that's my thing.
I like how we're assuming this guy raped somebody.
No, that's what I heard. I mean,
He either
I
killed
saw that
somebody or
video.
raped
I saw
somebody.
that video years ago. I think I'm the one
Yeah,
that
I
said it to
think I
Slow
did
the
too.
first
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And then when I was looking in the comments, they were talking about, they were posting all these articles about like how he was a rapist and a pedophile and shit. That's why they did it. I mean, do you see like
Death to all pedophiles.
That's
yeah,
all
like
pedophiles.
do you see it being another way?
Nah,
No,
I think
because-
that would
yeah.
have to be.
It would
Yeah.
have to be something
would
like
have to
that.
be.
And I feel like God would intervene for you, you know? Like, God would intervene for you if you were not a bad person. But I think
don't
if you
know.
are a bad person,
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
I feel like
evil
that-
at heart.
Why he
feel
didn't
like that happened to
intervene when the
anybody,
child was
really.
getting raped?
True. I was thinking that right now. True. I mean, 'cause people say that. People are like, why does God let... You've said that before in your atheist...
J-Bass sounds like an atheist.
Yeah, in your
right now.
atheist-
I'm not an atheist. I'm just not a.
You're not a God...
I've never
Jesus.
studied the Bible, but I'm not gonna go jump into a
You don't
Catholic
comply with the
religion.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That's
jump
how I
into
feel.
being Catholic just because my parents grew up like that.
Right.
Or
So you're like
you know what I mean?
agnostic, basically.
Agnostic? Like,
It's like you don't believe in it, but like
You know it exists.
like.
But you're not pushing the
You're
idea
still
of not
open-minded.
believing.
I would like to think there's a higher power because I don't
Yeah.
think I'm just a badass that makes shit happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think
You are a badass.
they
I mean, you are a
overcredit
badass.
Then you
that
know.
entity that we're not aware
You know what
of.
I'm saying? And that
Yeah.
takes us back to the
Pretty
episode we
much
did
agnostic.
a few episodes ago. When
So,
we were talking
yeah, I guess
about,
that's where I'm at.
When we're talking about like giving credit and like how we supposed to give credit to ourselves and to people that are actually making shit happen. We shouldn't leave it all to like a higher being is helping us out. We should give each
yeah.
other
Correct.
credit. We should give each other credit for fucking.
And I'm
Making shit
I
happen.
stand with that because I would do shit. My parents, my mom, or my dad would be like, "Gracias a Dios." And I was like, "Shit, what about me? I'm the one going to sleep at 3 in the
Exactly.
morning, waking up at 6."
Well, it's
Exactly.
like, gracias a Dios que te mandó a ti to help me do this. You see what I'm saying? Like, you exist because
God ain't sent
of that
me.
higher power. Well, who sent you?
myself.
You
It's
sent
like thank the
yourself.
universe for
Like,
making
to the
this
future.
happen. It's like
It's
you're
like
thanking the universe
it's like
for
my
making something
mom. Like
happen every
I
time
go and I buy her groceries and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she'd be like, gracias a Dios.
Por mi hijo.
And I'd be like, Mom, I didn't want to go, but I went. You feel me? Like I got up.
You
I
got
went
the
to the
strength
store.
from where? From yourself?
No, from love, the love I have for her.
And what
comes
is
from-
love? What is that feeling?
It's,
like, where does that come from?
you know, like gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like
Is
you
it-
busted your ass to raise me. I love you now. Let me love you by buying you groceries.
But what is love? Like, what is that
The
feeling?
fuck you? What is love?
Baby,
Baby,
don't
don't
hurt
hurt me. What is love, dude? Love is love, dude.
Explain
Love,
it.
Love.
Explain it to me.
love.
Yes. Look in the dictionary and tell me what does love mean.
It's a
What is
chemical
love?
reaction in the brain.
That's true.
That-
That is
What
true.
is love?
Yes.
And what causes that chemical reaction?
What
What makes those chemicals in your
What
body?
makes those chemicals react?
when somebody makes you feel like there's that brings comfort to your life, it makes your life easier. You get attached to people. You know what I'm saying? Like I love all y'all motherfuckers here. You feel me?
But
like
is attachment love?
You're not gonna love a stranger. You know what I'm saying? No, not attachment is not love because there could be things that you're attached to and you don't love. You feel me?
Correct.
Like I'm attached to my job, but I don't fucking love my job.
Fuck
you
my
feel me?
job.
So it's like
Yeah.
that. It's like you'll know. Do I love this or am I just attached to this? And you'll know as soon as that shit's gone. You feel me?
But where does that feeling of love come from besides the chemical reaction? Like, where does that stem? Go to the chemical
It's
reaction.
all
and
like
go- find
scientific,
it.
bro. Like you
Find
see,
it.
you
It's
see,
all part of the
other day
universe,
I saw a
brother.
picture of like a brain that's loved and shit. And then like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck. I can't even talk right now. But I seen some shit like that where they show pictures of the brain, like a brain that's being loved.
Yeah,
some
a part,
bullshit like
of
that.
your brain starts lining up because of those
Yeah.
chemical
It's
reactions.
an
that's
intense
happening, yeah.
feeling of deep affection,
Intense
a great
feeling.
interest and pleasure in something. It's also a verb, feel deep affection for someone, like
I
or
love this beer.
enjoy very much.
Shout out Ultra.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Rodawgz.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Rodawgz.
Rodawgz.
Yeah, yeah.
We-
Happy birthday.
Anniversary.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a little while, but I think we're finally getting consistent.
I was wondering when you were gonna mention it. I was like, shit, we're halfway through the damn
Yeah.
episode. You still ain't bring it up.
All our guests wasn't here, but yeah, I remember last year you reminded me. You're like, dude, and it was funny because I had just dropped the I dropped the album
So
on
this
Thanksgiving
is the
last year.
second anniversary.
Yeah, and then you were like, dude, we did the first episode last year, and I was like, what? That's crazy, and it's that time again. You know what I'm saying? We've been bullshitting and being inconsistent, but I feel like we found a home.
Gracias a Dios.
Gracias
Gracias
a
a
Dios.
Gracias a Dios,
Yes.
encontramos un home. And it's going real good, man. You know, Creative Mind Studio. Shit, much love, much love.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all.
And,
Shout out J
Yeah,
Bass.
shout out
And
to
to more years.
to many more years.
Cheers.
So it's
cheers,
1 year
dude.
right now?
It's
Cheers.
2 years
2
actually
years?
with our inconsistent asses.
Cheers. Cheers, bitches.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like we're getting a groove on, and hopefully Ashley's not too antisocial, and she could come outside and get some sun.
Hopefully, I'm gonna try to work on
It's
that.
good for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good for me. I'm
Good
gonna
to
try to
socialize
work on
with people.
it. It is because it takes you out of that like depressive anxiety.
I'm gonna offer the Megaverse package next year. The Metaverse, not Megaverse.
Metaverse.
Everybody can do this while they're in the room.
Yeah, bro, we gotta hop on that fucking on that Metaverse property, boy. That Metaverse.
Do you think
real estate?
the metaverse is like another Matrix?
It's the Matrix.
Like, this Matrix
It's
is
literally
falling
the Matrix.
apart,
It's literally
so
the
let me hop
Matrix.
into another Matrix.
It's literally the Matrix, dude.
Should
So
I
have you
hop
guys
in?
actually entered the metaverse?
No, it doesn't.
I haven't even
exist
seen
yet.
videos of it. I'm like,
Imagine if this is already a simulation.
There's a Facebook ad, like a
Ah, shit.
commercial.
What if
ad.
we're already
Like,
in
what
a
it's-
in a Matrix?
In the Matrix.
We
so
are.
this Metaverse is the Matrix of the
That's-
Matrix.
This is the
That's
one
what
that's
we are.
collapsing, so we have to
I heard
Yeah,
you
okay.
talking about
Matrix.
Rogan that one time about
So
simulations
The
and shit.
new world order is them, like the dystopian world that they're trying to create is like everybody's in their house with the VR, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole world is just burning to shit, outside. But we're like attached to these fucking things, and we're in another, and then
Y'all
what
seen Wally?
type
Yeah,
shit.
hell yeah.
so we're just like in these
Type
capsules and we're just attached to like the VR and then we're living our
fat
life
fucks.
like that.
Yeah, we're like artificially like pumped because the food is no good. They say like nothing is good anymore, not even the vegetables. Like the soil has no nutrients.
Oh, from like a nuclear blast?
No, like nowadays, like if you go get a vegetable, it's either
That-
GMO.
That could happen
Yeah,
if,
there's
if a
chemicals.
nuclear
Yeah.
like apocalypse happened. Nothing would be good. Like all the food would be
So
bad.
the government has already said prepare for a cyber attack where the grid is gonna come down and everything's just gonna go.
You know what's crazy?
They're
A
all
patient
saying
actually told
that.
me the other day that like, hey, they actually have like he's not like you need to be careful because they're putting like little micros in or like little computers in our food and they're gonna like try to like I don't know. What. He's talking all that shit.
The
What?
jab,
Yeah.
the
That's
vaccine.
his
a
homeboy
lot.
over there.
Yeah. Give me his info. I need to talk to my guy.
I was like, yeah, your blood pressure's really high,
With
sir.
this guy.
You're about to pass out.
You're like, sir, you're
Please take your
hallucinating.
pastilla.
Oh my god.
I
Well,
don't know.
But who wouldn't want to live in the metaverse and like in
I
the VR?
wouldn't want to live
'Cause
in the
everybody's trying to
I don't
escape their
know.
life. You could,
Yeah.
you could be in a
Well,
life
that's why
where
there's
you're
drugs.
if you're
Either with
You can
drugs
drink
or with like
alcohol.
different things.
yeah, like right now we're
Different
drinking a
form.
beer and we're
Addictions.
we're
He's
escaping
gonna
our
be the first
natural
guy
form.
on the Metaverse.
I'm escaping because
with all the
I'm
video
here.
game people. They love that shit,
the EDM
right?
people.
What?
What?
EDM people.
No,
That'd
like
be
people
cool.
that play video games. Like they're already in that shit.
Like
Yeah,
a virtual
sure,
reality
sure.
rave.
But
that
it's not
should
the
be dope.
same.
That should be dope.
It's not like
It's not
But
the
you're
same
in
as
there.
being
You're
like.
in there playing with other people and shit, Call of
But it-
Duty and shit.
you
Like
don't. You're not feeling like what. Like you're not feeling bullets.
Yeah, the
yet,
shot. The
you know what I
shots
mean?
and
that's
everything.
what's next, buddy.
And like,
True.
they're gonna sell the vest where when you get shot, you feel that shit.
And then if you die in the Matrix, you,
You
die in real life.
Pinche, what's the name of that movie or the show?
Pinche Neo.
So what's your?
The one that
Oh, the Squid Game.
Games.
Oh,
We
I
gotta
only
make
seen
our
the
own
first
Squid
episode.
Games. We gotta make our own Squid Games.
Squid Games is just another like capitalist because that's basically where we're all at, right? We're playing by the rules of the elites and like the people that are in charge. Like, why do we have to go to work? Why do we have to pay bills? Nikola Tesla discovered electricity, like free
Yeah.
electricity. So why is it that we pay a light bill if electricity is free? You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking this is so
Following my
crazy.
drift?
Earlier today, I was walking to the mailbox, and what you said earlier, for some random ass reason, it crossed my mind, and I was
Dios.
like, "Huh? Yeah, gracias a Dios." I was
Gracias a
thinking
Dios.
about this, and I was like, because I was looking at buying a new Mac, and I was like, "Fuck, it's another fucking 1,300." But then in my head, I was like, "Money really has no value more than the
Besides
value
what
we give it." So then I'm like, "Why do we live a life?" Worried about
Based on
making
money.
something that when we die, it's not even gonna leave a legacy for us.
Exactly.
Because people are gonna remember what you did with the money, but they're not gonna remember the person that did this with the money.
Or that guy had the most money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that because
So
I put
fucking
gas across the street and I had a $20 bill, right? And I was like, I had it with my phone, right? And I was walking to the gas station.
Gas should be free.
Even me, yes. I don't know if I'm just too in my head, but yes, like even going to the gas station is like a thing. Like, I'm just so thinking about shit. So I had the $20 bill, right? Cash, because I never have cash now, right? I had cash and I'm like, you know what? This is literally just like a paper that's going to get me gas. It's not like money. It's just a paper. It's just like, if that Indian guy would accept this, like here,
I'm not going to take your cup. No,
please come again. You know, like, but it's the thing. Me and him are on an agreement. If he were to see this as valuable, I'd be like, bro, like. put
But
me
what
some
gives
gas.
what gives something value?
We do. Me and him came to an agreement that this is fucking valuable as fuck. Like it's a diamond. let's
You
just
and
say, right?
everybody else.
Exactly. So we're all in this agreement, this
Yes,
collective
but
agreement.
that's what makes
The world go round.
Society.
yes,
and stuff like
societies
that.
and shit like that.
but that's what also keeps societies broke.
Exactly.
Yes, if you're
We're the
part of that
99%.
shit, you feel me?
We're not
Yeah.
part of the 1% because the 1% is not fucking getting $20 and putting gas right, here down the street.
And that's what I was having a conversation with her about this yesterday. We're in traffic, and I'm telling her like
You're in traffic.
all these people here, they're all part of the. We're in traffic. I'm like, all these people are part of the fucking. None of these people are millionaires. None of these people are millionaires.
We're the 99%.
All these people are helping somebody else be a millionaire. All these people are
We're
making the
the
world go
machine
round.
that
We're the
makes-
machine. That's what I fucking said yesterday.
We're
I'm like,
the
do you want to be
machine.
part of that machine or do you want to own that machine?
That is life working.
The motherfuckers owning that machine, they ain't
They
fucking.
own us.
They own it. They fucking own it, dude. And that's how you. That's how you break those
That's how
cycles.
you get into a
That's how you
depressive-
become. No, that's how you become a fucking boss and a millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
And-
look, I've been doing this fucking millionaire research for like 2 years, right? Tell me why the other day I came across this thing. It's a book that's was written. It's called the 16. It was like 16 rules how to be wealthy, right? Well, I think it was Henry Ford, the one that created Ford. He got the guy and was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You cannot give this to the regular people. He's like, then everybody's gonna be rich. So he got that book and he watered it down, and then that's where Think and Grow Rich came from. That's a super watered down version of what the elites actually know. You're able to manifest money. You're able to manifest. My thing is, I've gotten away from the money obsession. I'm more
00979.
I'm more like, okay, God is okay. I can ask God for money, like, God, I want to be a millionaire, billionaire. But the thing is, I don't really want money. What I want, money is a vehicle to what I really want.
What do you
I
want?
really
What do you
want
want?
is to
Happiness?
be free from the matrix, happiness, fucking
Financial
off
freedom?
grid, financial freedom. I want the time. I want my day to wake up and be Ashley's day. Not, oh shit, I gotta go to work because I gotta fucking pay this bill,
Yes,
and then I gotta do
fam.
this and I gotta do
Yes.
that. I gotta go fucking put gas. I don't want to do none of that bullshit. None of that bullshit excites me.
And you know how you were talking
But you
about
have to
like
work towards it.
Robert Kiyosaki
Towards
the
your
other
retirement
day,
Yes.
and everything like that.
and like I've read since
Money
then,
is time.
since
Time is
then
money.
I've read like 2 of his books twice.
Really, bro?
Wait, who?
And Robert Kiyosaki.
Kiyosaki.
Oh, you're talking about
Robert
Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Yes.
I read that book too.
I read it twice in the
You read it
last.
twice?
I couldn't
week.
finish the whole book.
Yeah.
Why, how the fuck you never finished books? Last time I sent you a book and you never fucking
Oh, yeah,
read it.
ebook you can.
It's
Yeah.
me. It's
You
it's,
too. I
Yeah, I
sent
know.
you the same fucking book.
I know. I read some of it.
I have it. I have it on like my
Y'all don't like to
email.
read?
I
Put
don't
a
have
fucking
it, yeah.
audio
All right,
book.
all right,
used
Rolly.
to
So what did
love
you get
to
out of the
read.
book? I want to.
I
Oh
got
my
so
God,
much.
But
yes.
like, okay, let's say you read the book twice. Now, like, what made you like? What made it click? And like now, like, what's your plan now?
He could read it like 10 more times, and he's gonna keep getting shit.
Yeah,
from
you're
that.
gonna keep getting shit. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I feel
I'm
like
the same
I don't
way
think
with
so.
movies.
I don't
I'm
think
the
so.
same way with
Because
movies. You
if
can't
keep reading
watch
the
it one
book,
time.
You can keep reading the book, but if you don't take action, then what
Exactly,
the fuck?
okay.
All good.
That's me. That's me. I don't take action because I'm too scared to take action.
Exactly. I was
'Cause,
telling
like-
my wife the same thing yesterday. I was like, sometimes we feel like we're too scared to like
To jump off the
to
cliff.
jump off.
Yeah.
Yes, and like, but I ain't gonna be scared no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take risks.
Life's
Right
a
now,
risk, yes,
right
sir.
now they're pushing the vaccine.
a risk,
They're
vato.
like, that's what. Life's a risk, carnal.
control of
Life's
that.
a risk, carnal.
All right.
Look, but look, check it out.
Okay.
So they're doing the whole vaccine thing, right? At my job,
Yeah.
and they're like, right
Like
now,
mandating it? Like you gotta
well, they're like, we had a meeting the other day. They're like, right now, we're not
mandating.
we're not mandating it because it's in court, right? The Supreme Court is
Seeing
is
what's
looking
up.
at it.
Yeah.
If they say it's legal, then everybody's gonna be required to have a vaccine.
Are you gonna get it?
No. And so I had a talk with my wife, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this as a sign. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to get out of there. I'm getting paid very good.
It was good to you, but your time has come.
My time has come, and I'm gonna take it as a sign from the universe. Gracias
a
a
higher
Dios.
power. Gracias a Dios.
I'm gonna take it as that, and like I look at Javaz, and I look up to this guy because he's like, he does what he wants to, he does what he loves,
Whenever he wants.
and I feel like that's
Gotta come when y'all tell me to come, but
right. But I'm saying like your other ventures, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you
make your own
found
schedule.
your way to live.
Yes.
And I admire that shit.
Yeah.
And I even
Yeah,
tell my
that's
wife,
some
I'm like,
Robert
man, this
Kiyosaki
dude
shit.
Javaz,
like I'm glad
I
to
wanna
be
like him.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, I
glad
wanna
to be in your presence
Yes,
because
exactly.
that means
And
I'm
it-
on the right track.
Exactly.
and I'm gonna cut you off because I was having this conversation with my girl about Athena and them. I was like, I feel like being surrounded by them, being around them, is gonna help me take this to
Yes.
one step higher.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes,
Exactly.
sir.
So I'm thinking like it's my time to leave these people. They want to force me to take a vaccine. I'm not gonna do it.
Look, it's funny that you're already speaking like if the Supreme Court has mandated it because you know subconsciously that that's what's gonna happen.
Yes.
we all
So,
know that.
If I wouldn't have read that book, I would have probably been like,
Oh no, I can't quit my job.
Yes.
I gotta do this.
Yes.
Like yes.
Yeah. Well, what I got out of the book is like poor people work for their money.
exactly.
And,
You're
rich-
supposed to learn to not
rich
work
people-
for money.
Yeah, rich people
Let your money-
they have assets.
Let
They
money
collect
make
assets.
your money. Exactly.
And you can sit here and ask people, what do they know about Roth IRAs and shit outside of their jobs?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Exactly.
People
Stop.
don't invest money. People think because they have money in their savings account, they're saving. It's like, bro, how much has your savings account
Yeah.
That's
grown in
actually
the last
worst
year?
Exactly.
thing to
And then
do. Yeah.
people that
Save
save
it.
That's
their
actually
money.
the worst thing to
Yes,
do.
because you're saving your money.
And it's just sitting
so
there.
these people
Cryptocurrency.
can
and the dollar
fucking
keeps going down and down
loan
and
it.
down.
And it's like you're not making any fucking money out of it.
Like the people that I'm saying the people. Damn, I'm sorry if I offend y'all, but I don't know how. I don't know what y'all do with y'all's income tax. But you know how people get very
I
excited
haven't even got my income tax
to get a
brother.
big income
I
tax.
haven't even got
Yeah.
it.
But they don't know that their money is actually losing value. Like, get your money now.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And if you wait at the end of the year-
less of it.
Yeah.
All
And-
my people watching this podcast, you heard J-Vaz.
But it's a whole trick, and
Invest
people
your
ain't
shit.
ready. People ain't ready to hear that shit.
People are
Because
scared to
they're-
talk about money.
they're
Yes,
institutionalized.
because they're like they're ready for the
Institutionalized.
weekend. They're just ready for
They're
the
living for the
weekend.
Because their
weekend,
lives
yeah.
suck so much that they gotta escape. Like, I understand. Like, I'm really spiritual, and even me, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, imagine if I was just a regular person, I would unalive myself.
shit.
Honestly, I would. If I was a regular person and I didn't know, like, that I'm here for a higher purpose and that God does have my back. If I was just a regular schmegular person,
Regular schmegular.
I would not be
regular.
able to deal with this whole scamdemic and this whole vaccine thing, and like it would just be too much for me. So of course, when people are so willing to get vaccinated and they're so willing to do this and that, it's like that's what they want to do.
Ethereum going up, baby.
Normal.
I feel like I take that as a sign too. Crypto came into my life, and
Yeah.
I feel like that I take that as a sign.
You guys been making money
Gracias
off
a
of it?
Dios.
You been making money off of it?
Yes,
I mean,
bro.
I feel
and
like I'm
I've
investing
lost
more
a
than
lot
I'm
of money.
I lost a
Also.
lot of
Yeah.
money, yeah.
I'm
I lost a lot of money.
investing.
You made
But-
how much you make?
I only got much on it, but I
You
only got
didn't
like.
lose.
Huh?
You didn't lose.
That shit's gonna
You're
go up, bro. If
investing.
you look at the fucking graphs, bro, like Ethereum is doing the same thing, almost the same movements
Bitcoin?
as crypto, as a fucking Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
I need
And
to get in
that's
Ethereum.
why I have my trust in it. And I recently
What
got
are
on
you
that
on
Shiba.
Coinbase? Coinbase?
No,
Oh, I need to get in Shiba.
crypto.com. on Shiba, on man, Dogecoin is doing nasty
I
right
know.
now.
Honestly, I don't fuck with
It's
crypto.
bad.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I
but it's like
Dogecoin.
cryptocurrencies are like the main like they've made so many young people millionaires.
So I think when we get into metaverse, that's what's gonna be, right? Cryptocurrency.
Yeah, because you could buy like NFTs and all that shit with that.
And-
And
okay,
that
buy
goes,
NFTs
that goes
with
back to
regular
like the
money,
real
though.
estate, the
I
virtual
thought-
real
That's like
estate
a
Okay,
shit.
so
popular
I
thing,
thought
yeah.
NFTs were like Roth IRAs, and NFTs are just fucking virtual pictures.
They're like stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like pretty much like
That's
stocks.
what I'm fucking seeing on TikTok. I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm like on
Yeah, it's
TikTok
something
just
popular
learning.
now.
Like
Yes.
NFTs are just fucking virtual
And you know, there's
art.
two type of TikToks. Like the people that learn how to make money on TikTok,
And the people that
and
just
the
be,
people
like,
that are
hitting
just
the
doing little
dances.
pinche bailes that OTM and shit.
Yeah.
I get a mix of
what
both.
is it? OT
'Cause I'm a little
Mexican.
ratchet, and then I just be seeing.
Yeah. It's crazy how like they become millionaires just from like just being dancing and
And
shit.
it's nothing but young ass kids that are doing NFTs, and they're like making millions.
'Cause they're
The
on that shit.
bad thing is TikTok. You know how MySpace came and went. What are these people gonna do when TikTok goes?
I'm gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, they'll just hop on the next thing. It's like all these people that are on TikTok came from like,
But are they?
Vine or whatever.
Oh yeah, Vine.
Yeah,
and then they
Remember
crashed.
Vine? It's basically the same shit. Now they have TikToks.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be something new.
I feel
and-
like TikTok is
trendy.
so informative. I don't even watch the news. If I want to know about something, I get on TikTok, and people are just reporting from wherever they're at, and none of that shit is reported on mainstream.
But you
Like,
don't think that's equivalent? How do you trust these random people and not the media
That's
when
what they
they're
say.
just as bad as the media?
that's
no,
what
they're
they
not.
say.
They're not because they're not pushing an agenda, bro.
right.
But they are.
It's just a
The
regular.
agenda
They're
is
pushing
likes.
from
The
the
agenda
Yeah.
is comments. The agenda is
Likes,
popularity so that they can go live and get these gifts
True,
and make
true.
money.
True.
Go far
Yes,
from the truth.
but I feel like the major media outlets have way more to
Agenda.
push.
Oh no,
Way
yeah, I'm
more
not. I mean, I'm not
agenda.
agreeing with the regular
The people at home
Channel
doing
11 and
TikToks,
shit.
The people at home doing TikToks, they're just it's whatever that's on their mind at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
These people are on a fucking. They sit down and have meetings about this shit.
About what's gonna be.
What
the
are we gonna push? What are we
story.
gonna convince these people
Yeah.
of
What's
this
gonna be the
week?
narrative?
What are we gonna?
to get the vaccine.
What are we gonna push on Rolly's mother?
Oh my
what
God,
are you-
what are we gonna
Hey,
push on
speaking of
Ashley's
these, have you
grandma?
seen the advertisements on YouTube for the vaccine? Speaking, this is
haven't.
going to what you're saying. So the commercials are like shows like this old man. He's like, yeah, at first I didn't want to get the shot.
Yeah.
I was very iffy because I don't trust the government. And I was like, how did they come up with something so quick?
Propaganda, brother.
Yeah. He's like, but you know, it's the best
propaganda,
thing to
man.
do. And I was
It's
like,
like the Holocaust all over again.
Am I the only one that's like vaccinated here?
No, I'm
I
also
think you are.
vaccinated.
You're
bro.
You're
also
I'm not so
vaccinated?
vaccinated.
Get the
here.
fuck
I knew
out.
y'all looked a little weird on
Yeah.
camera. I knew y'all were glitching on camera. There was a glitch on both corners. Like, what the fuck?
Bro.
We're not. We joined the metaverse.
How was
Yeah,
that? How
no.
was that? Talk about your vaccination.
I mean, it's just
You
like
get sick?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I got sick for a couple of days. I had like a fever. It was like a mild version of COVID.
Hey,
pretty
my,
much.
my big issue.
But
My
like-
big issue with the vaccine, bro, is from people that I've known, bro. Right?
Okay.
Not only people I've known, but I've read articles, right?
Okay.
I-
TikToks.
I have like three
Very
issues.
good.
3 issues with the
They're valid.
vaccine.
Okay.
Okay. The fucking the testicle situation, bro.
All right.
What testicle situation?
People out here getting testicle problems, and this branches
guys,
out.
are you all right?
Listen.
Let me whip my shit out.
Listen, this branches out. People are getting like testicular cancer. That's one thing.
That's why the dog ate that guy out.
That's one thing.
Oh,
The other
fuck.
thing, the other thing is erectile dysfunction. You know, you remember like Nicki Minaj talking about that shit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The other issue with the nuts, the whole how you can't have kids afterwards and shit like that.
But how do you link that to the vaccine?
I know.
Population control.
That
doesn't
Because they were saying like most people that like that were dying from COVID was due to diabetes.
Listen,
also.
a lot of people are getting the vaccine right now, right?
Okay.
So if you start getting a lot of people in the hospital for these problems, you gotta link them. You gotta find a way to fucking what's going on? Well, all these people have one thing in common: they all took the vaccine last week.
But if you also look more than their health, you also realize that most of these people also are overweight. They have diabetes. I work for a
already have
doctor. That's
underlying
Okay.
out there, you know?
symptoms.
Okay. That's one thing, right?
Like
That's
it's
one
unhealthy
thing.
America. Honestly.
That's one
That's
thing.
the real problem.
That's one thing.
Me and my doctors always laugh about
Okay,
that because
but
I always.
it's-
So let me
tell all
ask
the
you this.
stories, you know?
It's the same
to your
America
comment.
Yeah.
pushing the jab.
Yes, to your comment, there was a guy. I believe it was like a governor in Chicago, or no, not Chicago. It was a governor somewhere in the states. I can't remember exactly where. Huh?
Newsom? Governor Newsom.
Not sure.
Go on.
Yeah, you lost me on that one. But the governor on a media run that he was doing,
Yeah.
he said healthy people do us no good.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's like, because we
That's true.
need sick people. We need people to come to the doctors and spend money. We need
And
people
from-
buying
yeah, from
From
medication.
personal experience, also from what I see, like working in that shit, like, yeah, bro. Honestly,
Scam.
they make money off that shit. Bro, you know?
Scam.
Yeah.
So,
Like, it's
so
like-
how do we
it's
know
like-
they're not putting shit in this vaccine to make these healthy people?
Yeah, of course. But I mean, like, I personally got it. I got like a little bit of a fever and stuff like that, and I was good. You know, like I
was
really,
your deciding factor to get it?
really, my baby. You know, I have a newborn.
I knew you were gonna
like,
say that.
You know, I mean, yeah, as a father, like I
Yeah,
care, but I'm gonna
okay.
be overthinking and be like, oh shit, I don't want to come with something. And
I
like,
understand
Get this little dude
that,
like more sick. You know, I barely brought him into this
Exactly,
world, you know?
exactly. A lot of people are getting
Makes
it
sense.
to be like, oh, I'm gonna protect my family. Okay,
Yeah.
they think that what the government is giving you is what's best. You think that. Okay.
I didn't really
I'm not saying
think
you
about
don't
the
think
government
that.
to play or anything like that. I did my
What
better
they did
judgment of
was,
what I felt
you know,
like
in
was
Just
English
the
best.
vaccine.
class, when
You
you
know what I'm
learn
saying?
about pathos and ethos, and then okay, so you write a story that's gonna pull to somebody's heartstrings. So that's the story. That's the thing. They write a story that makes you not focus on the government and the vaccine.
focus on what you love.
focus on your because they pull your heartstrings, and it's like I could. You
And
know,
either you're gonna
endanger
say
my
these
child.
people are doing the best for us, for me and my family, or you're gonna think these
Not
people
just
are trying
that,
to
but
kill
I
us.
also got my tuberculosis side. I also
Okay.
got my flu shot.
But
Like,
check this out.
it's
These
just
are
like
the other
fact-
things I
fact that
have a
just
problem
wanna,
with
like,
the
be,
vaccine.
you know?
Okay, these are the other things. A lot of these women, after getting the vaccine, I don't know which vaccine it was,
We're infertile.
because there's like three
I
of
think
them.
it was Johnson and Johnson.
But a lot of these women, this was on the news. I saw this on the news, which I was shocked that
That it was
the
on the
mainstream
news.
media was talking about this. All these ladies were getting lumps on their breast after the vaccine, right? They're getting breast cancer. Okay, that's one. That's another thing. Another one. This man was talking about how he just lost his son, and he was in the courts talking about it. And he lost his only son, I believe, and he was a single dad. So he was attached to this kid. It was him. It was them two riding it out, and I kind of felt touched by it because that's how me and my mom were. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an only child, but for a time in my life, it felt like I was an only child because it was just my mom thugging it out and me. You feel me? Like, we just so. And then after him losing his child to the vaccine, because he started getting like these blood clots and shit, and he died. The guy was young too, and he died. And it hurts me because they're trying to do this shit to children. They're trying to give vaccines to children, and I feel like that's not safe.
Yeah, I don't think that's safe.
That
either. I don't think
and like
about
my
pushing it on
sister
the
is
children,
gonna
no.
give
So you
her
wouldn't
kids the
personally
Not on the
give
children.
your child
Not on the
the
child.
vaccine.
No, not on the
because these
children.
kids can't handle it, and plus
First of all,
kids already have immunity.
Yeah.
This shit is not killing kids. Why
That's
would you
true.
give kids a vaccine that is gonna kill them? Rather than like, hey, they might get COVID, but hey, they're not gonna die.
Everything's
they're
like
gonna get
a
a little
test.
flu.
You know, everything is being tested.
So we're
of
like
course,
the
you know?
guinea pig.
Exactly,
We are.
Yeah, we are.
It's
'cause
too early to get a
we have
vaccine.
to be in order
Bro,
to
if this
evolve, we
vaccine
have to,
came
like,
out,
you know.
if this vaccine came out years later, I'd probably take it. Because
Yeah.
now I know they've done their research. They've done what they have to do. It's gonna go good. You feel me? Like we're not the guinea pigs.
So now we are the guinea
Right
pigs.
now we are, dude.
We have to
COVID
be the
was
guinea
last
pigs.
year,
I mean, we
dude.
have to be the guinea pigs.
I
How are we
don't
gonna
have
evolve
to.
in life? I mean, you don't have to, but everybody else is gonna. You
I
know,
would never.
They're gonna man up and like do what they gotta do to keep everybody going.
COVID
So, like-
was last
I think
year,
if you're like
bro.
old or obese,
So,
you
like-
should definitely take the
So
vaccine.
like
Yes.
yeah, if you're already weak,
If you're susceptible, to
yeah,
it,
if
then
you're
yeah, do it.
susceptible, if you're already
But
weak,
if you're a
But
young
then
guy, then
again,
don't worry
like,
about it.
You can also be like also in danger of getting it worse or too. Like
Okay.
I'm not even gonna play the fact
Okay,
that
okay.
that the vaccine is good and stuff like that. Like I did what I have to.
you did it. It's
Yeah.
done. What's
Yeah,
done is
yeah.
done. You
I
can't
mean-
unvaccine
I mean,
yourself.
yeah, but like
Okay, so my dad was getting pressured by my grandma.
and that's not right either. Don't pressure nobody like to get the vaccine.
grandma-
Mandates are fucked
My
up.
grandma
yeah,
is-
mandates are fucked
not
up. Yeah,
right.
everybody,
My grandma
everybody
is-
has
This is
their opinion,
America.
yeah.
80 years old.
Like
This is America.
We all might
and
have
she
opposite
religiously
opinions, but like it's
watches
still,
the news.
Okay.
An 80-year-old woman, so she was born in 1941, so think about her mental state. An 80-year-old woman watches the TV religiously,
you
which
can't do
means
that,
you
though.
watch the news, right? Literally, I went over there the other day, and she moved the
Shut
damn
down.
TV like right by her bed. Like literally, the TV's right there.
I mean, what the hell is she gonna? No, I'm good. What the hell else is she gonna do though?
Exactly. All she knows is cleaning,
Man, get her
taking
into
care of
gardening,
kids.
bro. Get her into
Yeah,
gardening.
gardening is something awesome.
You
too.
know,
My
dude,
grandma-
really
my
like
grandma-
Jessica and fucking
walk out
Like-
outside.
My
You're gonna make
grandma's
your beats?
really like her mind is really like
She'll
close,
over there
right?
watching
But
Channel
you psych
45
yourself
all
out
day.
that
and
way
shit.
just by constantly looking at
26.
that negativity on the TV, you know?
So she pressured my dad into getting the vaccine, right? And I'm like, Dad, don't do it. Don't sell out. Like, don't
Conform.
do it. Yeah. And he was like, I got to. So he ended up doing it, right? And he got his little vaccine card. And then,
The
so,
guys like my little
yeah.
ID.
So at my job, they're offering a $500 stipend if you can provide your vaccine card, a religious exemption.
No, you shouldn't sell out either, you know?
Or a
If you don't
medical
feel
exemption.
comfortable, you know, doing it, you shouldn't sell out. You
Yeah,
get some
so
money.
the past month, I'm like, dang, like, I got to do something to get this $500, right? Like,
Oh my God.
And I'm not going to get vaccinated because that's not an option, but
And
I
your
got to.
grandma come take it twice. Man.
I gotta work a little magic, right? So then me and my dad go to Chili's, and then I'm like, oh, let me see your vaccine card, right? And then so he gives it to me, and he's all drunk, so he don't even care. And he gives it to me, and I put it in my diaper bag, and I'm like, bet, I'm gonna do something with it, right? So fast forward a couple days, like a week later, and he's like, where's my vaccine card? He's like, you better give it back to me. And he's like, I need it just in case they ask me for it. I'm like, Dad, since you got vaccinated, who the fuck
Man.
has asked you, let me
real.
see your vaccine card?
After I got,
Who?
I didn't even carry that shit with me because it don't really matter. Nobody freaking asks you for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about
I'm
that
like,
shit.
that's all just proper. And then he just
Not
stayed
even at my
quiet.
job, they asked for that shit. You know?
He just stayed quiet. He was like, who the fuck is gonna ask you? Let me see your vaccine card,
Yeah.
They asked me.
I'm
at,
gonna start asking
at
for it
Lost
when y'all
Lands.
come in here.
right?
At a music festival, they asked me.
They
I-
did.
Yeah, you
They
couldn't
asked
get
you
in.
for your card.
You needed like to pass the COVID test, or you needed to show your vaccine card.
card?
That sucks too because you shouldn't like, that's like taking away for somebody's like fun time because you're going to like mandate a freaking thing, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's not okay to push, you know, things on people.
I've had COVID
Let me
twice.
see your vaccine card right now.
One time,
It's in the car.
put me in the hospital. Second time, I
Talking all this
just
shit, but, you know,
COVID?
this is all
Toughed it out.
scripted. You know,
Yeah,
I
so
have a vaccine.
did you have a vaccine?
Yeah.
We're liberals.
Did you have underlying health issues?
We're good.
Yeah, my coworker, he missed work for a month, and he wasn't vaccinated. He was one of those guys that was like, nah, fuck the vaccine, that type of shit.
And then you got COVID.
He got
That's-
COVID, and
that's
he
me.
fucked up his pretty much him and his wife.
What about all those people with the vaccine getting COVID?
Yep.
Left and right.
Yeah, but like,
But they don't get it as bad,
They
though.
don't get it as bad.
Yeah, like you don't die and you
Bro,
don't go to
I didn't have a
hospital.
vaccine. I got COVID, and it
But see,
wasn't
the-
even bad.
the second time I had it, it wasn't bad. It was just like a bad cold.
It was a bad.
Yeah.
Because your body had already
If that,
developed
bro.
antibodies.
Yeah.
Like I had no antibodies. This was the first time. Like I got COVID. Fogel gave it to me. We're at the studio.
Fucking Fogel.
Low-key Fogel,
Fucking
man.
Fogel, bro. And
You better be vaccinated.
well, he warned us, right? He warned us. He was like, bro. Well, he didn't warn us. I guess it was after the fucking we were together.
Did you share a blunt with him?
Bro, he was like sitting like right there where Ashley
I
got,
remember,
like,
and
we're
he
at the
put it in
studio.
the
We're
group
at
chat.
shows.
Yeah, he put it
Yeah,
in the
he's
group
like,
chat. I may
guys,
have
I'm not
COVID.
feeling well. Go get tested.
Yeah. Okay, so when he texted that, did your mind like open
No,
up that
I was like,
portal?
nah, I don't got it. That's how I felt. I was
Okay.
like, he probably don't even got it either. He just,
Right? He's just extra.
yeah, he just got to beat your muffle.
Yeah.
But a week later, I was with John Doe. We went out to Christian's tailgate. We got fucked up. I tried those little, you know how they have like shots on sale and shit?
Yeah.
Like $5 shots
They
or
come
whatever.
around
But,
and tempt you. Yeah.
right. I was like, fuck it, let's buy some. You know, we bought a few. I thought I had a hangover because of that. Because I never really buy those shots. I always
Right.
either drink whiskey or drink beer.
So you're like, nah.
So I
those
was like,
shots
it was
fucked me
that.
up.
And I don't really get hangovers. So I thought it was that. I was like, I feel a little hungover. This was on a Friday. Fucking Monday came around. I still felt hungover.
You drank alcohol and you weakened your immune system.
Right. So I was just like, I still have a hangover. Like, this is the longest hangover ever. I started getting little aches on my neck. I had little aches. I felt good. I was going to work. Little aches. Next thing you know, I lost my taste
And your
and
smell.
my smell.
Damn.
That's when I text Fogel. I'm like,
Infected.
Bitch.
Fogel, do you have these symptoms? He's like, no, nigga, but you got COVID. And I'm like, fuck. But I never got sick. I never got a fever. I never got a cold. I didn't have no mocos, none of that shit.
Yeah.
No cough. It was just the loss of smell, loss of taste, and little body aches. Little bitch ass body aches.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, it's just like,
In the spiritual community, they
Is
say
that-
that COVID is like an energetic attack. You you know, it's like a frequency thing. It's not like a regular cold sickness. It's
Like it
like
attacks your chakra.
type shit, I guess. I never really, because chakras and all that, that's a little bit too. I haven't got into that.
Too
Yeah,
metaverse.
that's a little too metaverse for me. Yeah, yeah. Because remind you, I'm still from the inner city. Like, you know, I still gotta. If it wasn't for the LSD, I wouldn't even believe in any of these. It would be harder for me to believe in all these theories, but LSD kind of opened my mind, and I'm like, okay, I don't deny it, but I don't agree with it. But some stuff kind of just makes sense to me. I don't know. Like, I just see it as like, it's weird. But COVID, I did get COVID from a Louisiana gas station.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, Louisiana is like a cursed
That's another
state.
country. That should be another country.
Louisiana
bro.
is like weird. Like, you go over there and the vibe is weird. As soon as I drove into Louisiana, it was pouring down like I can't even describe to you, where you can't even see, like, the fastest windshield, you cannot see the freeway. And I was going like 40 and I still couldn't see. I was really scared for my life. I had my whole family because we were going on vacation, and I was driving and I was like, fuck, like, I'm gonna kill everybody because this is bad. No, the rain, like, it was just nonstop heavy, like, where you can't see, like. And so the Louisiana people, I guess they're used to it, so they were fucking hauling ass like regular, like how we do in Houston.
Yeah.
And then so I fucking took the wrong turn, like always, and I fucking ended up in downtown Louisiana.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
Well, because I took the wrong turn or wrong
Well, you know
exit.
Louisiana's a state, right?
Yeah, okay, New Orleans.
Okay.
We were in New Orleans, downtown New Orleans. Okay, so I took the fucking wrong turn, and then I told my family, I was like, okay, guys, you want to see some fucking sights? And, like, so I went through downtown.
Yeah, New Orleans is not the place to do that.
It's not, because we went through downtown at, like, 10 o'clock at night. That shit, like,
Popping.
It was a ghost town.
Oh.
It was like dead. Like, you could see like Harvey. They didn't recover from Harvey. Basically, it was dead. It looked like the city hall was empty. Like,
Yo, like, I heard don't go to New Orleans if it's not Mardi Gras.
it looks like eerie. The vibe was just like ghost town. Like dead.
Crackheads like a motherfucker.
No, there was nobody in the streets. Like, it was dead. No
Everybody sobered up that week.
But I mean, there's like a street or something where it's always popping.
No.
No?
Well, where we were,
This
I
one.
Oh,
just did like a get in and get out type, go back on the freeway type shit. But I was right there by City Hall, like the main fucking.
Wait, but you don't think that's
courthouse.
every city? I'm sure if you go
No,
to
you go
City
to-
Hall in downtown Houston, they'll be dead as fuck.
No, at
There'll
least-
be like two novios right there taking pictures, kissing.
You don't mean. You don't know what I mean by dead. City Hall. Okay, let's go to downtown Houston. There's still lives. There's
Yeah,
still
still
homeless
there's still
people.
people alive.
There's the train. There's still stuff going on.
I'm
Even
surprised
though
you didn't see no homeless people.
even though it's 3 a.m, yeah, there's still stuff going on. It was dead, like a ghost
But you know
town,
they sell
bro.
alcohol there like 24/7.
Exactly. So you would think something's popping. There's something going
Dude,
on.
I had a
Dead.
flat tire in Louisiana. I was on my way to visit my dad, and I had a flat tire, dude. And this takes me back to like what we were talking about last time. Like I didn't even know how to fuck change
They
the tire.
do a lot of voodoo over there.
And I was changing the tire, bro, in the middle of the road, and I had to fucking go to a little town, to the next little tire shop that I found there. I was in the middle of nowhere, and dude, they have a whole nother language there. They all talk funny as fuck, bro. Like I could not communicate with
Understand?
this guy. No, I'm just like, sir, where's the tire shop around here? That guy started talking like Boomhauer, and I'm just like, okay, thank you, sir. I didn't know what the fuck he said, bro. He was just like, damn, on down on the road, and then we're going X, man, and yeah. And I'm just like, I didn't want to be disrespectful, so I'm just like, cool, thank you. And then his son or his whatever the fuck he was, the other guy that was with him, he kind of he talked a little bit more English. He kind of like said the same shit, but he was just talking about like the next road you make a right or some bullshit. But yeah, dude, I didn't fuck. If I was out there and it was just this man that I had to talk to, I would not know how the fuck to get around. And this was in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana, like on the way to Alexandria. Like that's a state federal prison, like in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude. That was an experience right there.
Yeah, same. So I caught fucking COVID coming back from Florida to Houston, and we stopped in the Louisiana gas station. So the rain and stuff was on the way in. The
You were
gas
pregnant,
station.
right?
Yeah, because I was pregnant.
You were pregnant? No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, like this was that long ago.
Yeah, this was a while ago.
So when I got home, so Louisiana's not that far from Houston. When I got home, okay,
It's crazy that they're our neighbors and we're kind of.
it's two different
We're
worlds.
different. It's two different worlds.
I don't know. When I got home, I fucking had COVID because I was exhausted, which I thought was from the trip, and then I was pregnant. But over the next day, we were all sick, and I lost my sense of smell and taste. But I remember that my cousin, she had it, and she was texting us, and she was like, don't lay down and don't like give into it. She's like, keep moving. She still went to work and shit, and I was off.
Don't give it.
Yeah, but she was like, don't lay down. She's like, if you keep moving around,
Infect others.
no. Well, she was like, if you keep moving around, you won't like feel the symptoms so bad. And I remember that when I would get up and stuff, I'd be like normal. I just didn't have taste or smell.
Bro, my sister had COVID. She was out there in the malls and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking bitch out here.
I wasn't in the
fucking-
mall.
COVID spreader.
Like, you fucking evil fucking bitch. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, that bitch didn't
Man,
give
I
a
think
fuck.
if it's your time to go, it's
No,
your
I know.
time to go. Like, quit trying to hold on to whatever material shit you're trying to hold on to and just fucking go. Like,
Just die?
just
If
die.
you gonna die, just fucking die.
Just die, dude. Like, just let it
Stupid,
go.
No, dog, we should be out here trying to stay alive. Fuck what Ashley's saying. We have to try to stay alive. At least try, you know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't make
Not
that
if you're gonna be
song for no
scared
reason.
living though.
Staying alive, staying alive. But we gotta try. We gotta at least try. But what's up with your boy Rittenhouse, dog?
Kyle Rittenhouse, man.
Your boy
Why you say my
Rittenhouse.
boy?
Because you
Rittenhouse.
stay like by
Rittenhouse
Rittenhouse.
boys. Shout out to the Rittenhouse boys.
Rittenhouse boys. Remember
Not
when that was a
associated.
thing?
Not getting
It
affiliated.
was.
Shout out to the Rittenhouse boys.
The Rittenhouse boys would jump everybody that walked out
Hell
Rittenhouse.
yeah. Hell yeah.
The Rittenhouse.
I got jumped one time going to a homeboy's house.
I remember. I
Yeah.
think that's where I got the story from.
Bro, the
Don't-
hardest
fucked up,
hardest
bro.
Rittenhouse boys was that girl Katya.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Katya.
Hell yeah, she had hands. Shout out to
Got
Katya.
away.
I seen her
anyway.
beat up some people.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, yeah, what's up with this dude,
Tales
man?
from the hood.
What's up with this dude?
I don't know. What do you guys feel about that? Like that he got
What do you feel about
I don't
it?
even know what
What?
happened, to be honest.
It's your boy.
I seen the clips of the video
He killed some people?
when it was
like
first happening.
like in a
This
in
nigga
a
had
riot, I
whole-
think that was
what,
going on.
AK,
Right?
AR?
Yeah, with an AR, like
Get a
a.
whole-
There was
It
a
was,
riot.
it was like self-defense.
There was a riot, bro. What was like when all this
Kinda.
shit was happening with George Floyd and shit?
So let me
It
ask
was
y'all
George
this:
Floyd?
Really?
Did anybody
That was
else
some
die
way
besides
back
the
It
people
was
he
George
shot?
Floyd shit?
Right, it was George
I don't
Floyd
think
shit.
so.
I didn't know
think
from
So
whenever they-
it was
I thought it was
self-defense
yeah,
because he
yeah.
brought these problems to himself.
I think
Ow.
he was
Because
in a
nobody else
riot.
got hurt in that riot. Nobody else got hurt
Yeah.
besides the people he killed.
Yeah.
I'll beat his ass.
So yeah, it was self-defense. But what did he do for these people to attack
He
him?
definitely put himself in that situation.
I mean, he drove 5 hours to
Yeah.
go there.
With a
okay, wait.
automatic.
You
How
put
did
yourself-
the whole AR come about? Like,
Yeah,
how did that?
semi-automatic,
he
yeah.
went
come
out of state, got an AR from somebody because he's not.
His
legally
mom
able
dropped
to-
him off
He's not legally
His mom
able to
dropped
buy
him
an
off?
AR.
5 hours away from his house.
He needs to be charged too.
Yeah.
So they were having all these protests because of George Floyd, right?
Yeah.
Was it George Floyd?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it was around.
Yeah,
the
this
time.
was when that
So this
all
was
that
a
shit was going on.
long-ass
Yes.
time
Yeah, this happened long time
So
ago.
he's up
Long
there with a
already.
fucking AR. Who knows how the fuck he got it? He's like 17. These people start fucking him up.
He was 19 at the
he
time.
had-
Because he has an AR.
You know the JR.
So they
Yeah,
think-
but they see a white guy.
So they think
and
he's an
"Oh,
active
pro
shooter."
Guns. He's pro guns. Let's fuck him up. And they beat him up.
I seen it. I seen it.
He doesn't kill them.
But they were like tussling, right?
Yeah, it's
And
like
then it got
about,
to a point where them niggas had
By the third
they
time
had
is
guns
whenever-
too and
yeah.
shit. So at that point, he kills 2 of them and injures 1.
Damn.
I feel like justice was served for him because it was self-defense.
But what?
But why are you walking around
No, but
with
listen,
a semi-automatic
but-
gun?
Exactly.
in a
He
normal
put himself
setting?
in that situation. He should have at least got charged with like,
he should have stayed his ass home.
yes, exactly.
Or at least a
He's
handgun,
privilege.
like-
Stay your
That's
bitch
white
ass home.
privilege right there, bro. That's white
Yeah, because
privilege.
they said if that would have been a person of color,
If he would've been
that nigga would be
black-
Yeah, he would have
He'd
been
have
dead.
been-
He got
He'd
shot
been
down or
dead.
something like that.
Exactly, not dead.
That's the fucked up
Maybe
part
not
about
dead,
it.
Nah,
but
he'll be dead.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they would have had a
yeah,
trial.
bro.
He would have
Yeah.
got shot on
He would've
site,
got shot.
bro. Walk with the gun
if there was laws,
a block
the
away
cop.
from here.
yeah,
Even
if there was
towards the
laws
cop.
there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
brown people
No,
like us.
I
you
seen
know?
the clip where he fucking like he was tussling and somebody got him and he got on top of him and then he kind of like shot at him and then he ended up walking towards the police and was like, "Hey," like with his fucking semi.
Yeah.
If it was a person of color, they would have
Yeah.
fucking got shot
Okay,
right
look,
then and
but
there.
this is what I'm saying. Like, people be like, "Oh, that justice wasn't served." Justice was served, but I wish and hope that that same justice that was served for this young man would be served for people of color.
Yeah, but
Because
that ain't
we
gonna
don't
happen.
we don't get that same privilege. They put a fight.
They give black men, you know, life in prison for having marijuana. You know?
Exactly.
That's what's messed
So
up.
I-
you know?
And then the same people
are
turn it
saying
into a
like, "Oh
business."
no, that shouldn't be like
Exactly.
that
It's
shouldn't be
into a
his
business.
justice." But I don't agree with that. I feel like justice was served. It was
Yeah.
self defense, but keep that same energy for the rest of us, cause y'all won't.
But they won't.
Yeah.
That's
They
the thing.
won't. That's
So
the
if he-
thing.
If he didn't have that AR, he would have died. You think?
If he would have stayed home, he would none of this would have
Yeah.
happened.
Like, forget about staying.
I don't think his life was
He's already in that
threatened, bro.
situation.
The thing is,
like,
Because he
Why
put
do
him.
you
But
have
that's
an
my
AR?
thing, though. He put himself in a situation he didn't belong.
An
So did the
AR,
victims.
dude. Ain't nothing wrong.
But but nobody else got hurt in that riot besides the people he shot. So those people were rioting, protesting, but nobody got hurt except for the people that got shot by him.
And you know, like all these conservative people, they call him a hero.
Okay. So,
I seen
They're,
that.
they're
so-
saying that he's out here like looking
That's my
out
hero.
for like for.
I mean, he got
for the
offered an
neighborhoods,
internship for
shit like
a
that.
congressional
You know-
internship.
I'm gonna get Kyle.
You remember? I don't know if this
Rittenhouse
was
tatted
in
on
the same
my back.
city. I don't know if this was in the same city, dude. But y'all remember that guy that got beat up because he was trying to protect his business and he got killed?
Yeah.
Yeah, when all the riots were happening.
And it was all these liberal protesters that fucking killed him. And
That's his
went in and
business too,
shit.
though.
Those are the same Travis Scott.
No, but these are the same people that are defending the victims of this shit. These are the same people that are protesting against Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
That's his name?
Kyle
Or did I
Rittenhouse.
just give him that name?
No, that's his
That's
name.
his real name.
Rittenhouse. And I
It
couldn't.
sounds like
He
a
looks
fake
like a
name.
Kyle.
I know.
Kyle Rittenhouse. I knew his last name.
Shout out
Is he the
Wow.
sponsor you were
Yeah.
talking about? Because you mentioned him a lot. Is he the sponsor you were talking about? Because you're mentioning his name a lot.
Right?
This show is brought to you by
By
Kyle.
Rittenhouse.
Keep
Kyle
a semi with
Rittenhouse.
you.
Kyle Rittenhouse
freedom.
tatted on my back.
But nah, dude, I agree that was justice. I just feel like they would.
Okay.
They
So he
should
had
do
no
that
business-
for all of
He had
us.
no
Okay,
business
okay.
being there. He
Correct.
wasn't even
Yeah,
protesting.
he
Correct.
should've
Correct.
been
But
there.
if you're looking
He
at
was
things,
just looking for trouble.
if
He
you're
was
looking,
a
Yes.
white boy that
That's
got
what it was.
Call of Duty
White boy,
a little bit too
JROTC,
privilege.
like I'm finna serve
White privilege.
He's like drinking his monster
he
and then
looks like
punching
a
a
fucking
drywall.
douchebag. I'd want to whoop his ass. You
He
feel
got
me?
his
Yeah,
hands on an
yeah.
AR and
But-
felt like he was
Ah,
bombed off
Calling
or
people like the
something.
N-word
Bro, how he was
on
crying.
Xbox.
Bro, I'd beat that motherfucker up, bro. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. But look, if I look at it as a legal thing, because you know I went to law school, and if I look at it that way,
Sounds
I
like
have
he's
master's
bullshitting by
degree,
your
guys.
laugh.
La
if I
verga,
look
güey.
if I look at it that way,
Pinche abogado.
America, you know what I'm saying?
1-800 abogados.
No,
Pinche
si tienes un
Supreme
¿Chocaste? Háblame.
Háblame.
¿Te balació Kyle?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
You
out.
were at the
dog.
Travis Scott concert? Llámanos.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all been getting all those fucking ads on Facebook?
Bro, okay, I went to
Yep.
my grandma's
Hell
Did
yeah.
house.
you get injured? Call us.
I went to my grandma's house, and then my little cousin showed up, right? The one that went to the Astro Festival. And then
Call him, mija. Call
Llámalos,
him.
llámalos, mija.
I was like, what's
Mija,
up?
we can get the turkey, mija,
Ya
and
te
your
sabes el número,
gifts.
mija. Aquí, tú
Christmas is coming.
I was like, bro, what's up
Is
with
your
that check?
is your
What's up
tío
with that
Raul's
check?
birthday on February? We need money.
He was like, yeah, I was very traumatized at the Travis Scott concert. I was like, damn, like
This
anybody that
fat guy hit
wins,
me and
right? Anybody that
threw his
wins,
hot dog at me.
Yeah.
they're
I
gonna
close
get a
my
check.
eyes and I see wieners
Well, not
now.
if you got your refund. Because they refunded everybody, and if you accept that refund, you can't sue them.
You wave your.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You play yourself.
That's how it is.
I mean, it
That's
depends
how
how
it
much
is.
you
Yeah.
paid for that ticket.
But they're already suing them for $2 billion anyways.
know.
Man, I seen that shit.
Travis
God
and
damn.
Live.
It's all about money, man. Because that
Okay.
money is not going to bring dead people back.
It's
Right.
not.
That money is not going to help you with your traumatizing
Okay.
whatever.
That's true.
But that's the first thing they throw at you when fucked up shit happens.
Exclusive info.
All the time.
Travis Scott offered my tia's friend, which was the mom of the girl that passed away. Travis Scott right away offered her $1 million, but she denied it because, in her grief, she's like, $1 million is not worth my daughter's life.
Exactly.
Like, and then they made a GoFundMe for the family, and their GoFundMe reached like 67,000. The last time I seen it.
Your cousin passed?
Not my cousin. It's my cousin. That girl was my cousin's like friend.
I would have took the money.
She passed?
She passed.
And our condolences for us.
Our condolences.
Yeah,
all jokes aside,
I know we make light of the serious situation, but you know.
The deaths
really,
were
you know.
real, and I can
What's her
only
name?
imagine. Brianna Rodriguez.
Brianna Rodriguez.
Rest in
I saw this.
Rest in
I saw this
Rest
one
in
video
peace.
of like they're carrying
Rest in
out this
peace.
chick out of the crowd on the medic strap.
And she falls off the stretcher.
Yeah, and they drop
No,
drop
that
her on the
wasn't
head.
her. Brianna Rodriguez was like the youngest, prettiest one that she went to Reagan.
Yeah. I saw her.
That was her.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah. So they did a whole vigil at Reagan, and my cousins do balloons. So they did her balloon release, and then for her funeral, they decorated her, like the funeral home. And it was down the street from my grandma's house on Canino, right there by Moreno Elementary.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't bring myself to go to that because I already knew it was just going to be like really emotional and really heavy.
Your situation.
Yeah, and I was just like,
Especially when it's
man,
your friend,
like,
you know?
Yeah. So it was intense. But okay, so bring it back to the guy from Houston that shot up the police station.
We are not sponsored by Twisted Tea.
We are not.
Twisted Tea.
We're just drinking the shit out of him. Okay, so the guy from Houston that shot up the police station. Did y'all hear about that? Shot up the police station. I think so. I don't
When
know
did
about
this happen?
This was like last week.
Bro, okay, tell me why I passed by downtown, the police station in downtown?
No.
Pasadena.
Oh,
Pasadena, I guess.
Well, I passed by there the other day, and I told Jess, I was like, there's a shitload of cops here, and there's like, well, no shit, it's a police station. But there was news people, and I'm like, I wonder what happened. I
think
like,
probably it was that day.
I guess it was that.
So this guy shoots up a police station, and then the next day, the police find him, and they go on a little high-speed chase. This guy ends up at the Whataburger in Greenspoint Mall. You know that Whataburger? He ends up in that drive-thru, and then he gets out the car with a fucking AR or AK, a fucking semi. He gets out the car, and they just boom, boom, boom. And that nigga's dead. And I understand because he shot up the police station. Like, they were already looking for him. But that situation happened right in Greenspoint. Like, to where this guy is just
They
already...
already had ops, I think.
I mean, but the thing is, like, it's already gotten to that point.
What are you saying? As the cops?
No, it's already gotten to that point where people are so out of control with their own emotions and their own bodies that they're willing to trample people at a concert, willing to shoot up a police station. Imagine this
Or
guy.
even shooting people that honk at you. Like, I know that's like very
Road
recurrent
rage.
now. Road rage. That's
Yeah,
That's
but
not right.
that usually happens when it's super hot too.
Yeah, man.
Because people
You gotta
are
stay
already
strapped
there.
nowadays, man. Especially in Texas.
Yeah.
That's
Do you guys all have guns?
Lately,
Yeah, I got me a
Yeah.
Glock.
You got a gun? You got a
Glock.
Glock? You got a gun, bro?
Glock Gen.
What about you, Ashley?
I don't have a gun at the moment.
I need to get a gun.
Hey, what do y'all think about Beto O'Rourke running for governor?
I think he's a fucking
Beto?
whitewashed motherfucker.
I feel like he
trying
already
to
lost
play
two
off-
fucking
he's trying to
Yeah,
use
elections.
trying to
the
ride off the Mexican people,
community,
and that
of
nigga don't
course.
even know Spanish. Like, you could tell
Yeah.
he's just
He
like
does
a little.
speak Spanish, actually.
Okay, but you could tell he's not
that
a
well, yeah.
Mexican.
He speaks
He's,
very well
he tries
Spanish.
to be though with the Mexican
He
community.
lives in the
but-
border.
I think he's a whitewashed motherfucker. I don't think he's
No, well,
legit.
I don't think he's
I
whitewashed. I,
wouldn't
think he's
disrespect
very
him.
influenced by
I'm
the
sorry.
Mexican community.
I'm
But
sorry.
check this out. Check this out.
Twisted Tea. Yeah.
Check this out.
Twisted
I voted for this guy for Senate, right? When he was running for Senate. He's real involved in the Hispanic community. But this guy done lost twice already. He ran for
No.
Senate, he lost.
Well,
He
look
ran
at
for
Bernie
president,
Sanders.
he lost. It's like, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Look at Bernie
Like,
Sanders.
And then, like, he lost me when he's talking about, yeah, we're going to take your ARs. We're going to
Exactly.
take your AK-40. Like,
You don't say
shut
that to
the fuck.
Texans.
You don't say that in this state, bro.
Yeah, you don't take
Like, you
that.
don't fuck yourself up,
Don't
bro.
even fucking look at me, Beto.
I thought you were going to tell J-Baz, like,
Right?
you know
you're watching
pointing
this
at you, bro.
podcast.
Like,
I'm looking at my phone.
so it's like he lost me there, bro. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, you don't want to be elected.
That's
like,
what I mean. That's
You're
what I
out of
mean.
touch, bro.
If you're for the real people, you're not gonna say put your ARs up. If anything, you're gonna be like, you know what? Just keep an AR under the couch just
Right
in
to bear
case.
arms.
You know, because you know
But
you're
you know
in
what?
politics.
He's being funded. Like, he got all this money from his wife. Like, his wife is wealthy. His wife's
Mandilon.
family is
Really?
Yeah.
wealthy.
Chato Mandilon.
So what is the agenda of his wife's family? What are they into?
I think they're more into
What do
like
they invest
they're
in?
more into like, oh, that's cute. You're a
Whitewash
politician.
shit.
Here goes here goes some money.
me
Make
get my purse.
make our family proud. I think that's what it's at. I don't think they really have an agenda to push, But I think he's really involved
They're
in the,
just
like,
happy that he's a
woke
senator or
liberal
something.
shit. Yeah, they're just proud of him. Oh yeah, we have somebody
We
in,
have
the,
a
in the
senator.
government.
Yeah, we have a
We
politician.
have somebody there.
Type shit.
But they're focused. I'm sure that family is very conservative, and like they're just like whatever. Here goes some money.
Whitewashed.
Yeah, like his, because come on, any family that's making money is conservative. And I don't think he's like right for Texas.
I don't think so either.
He's-
That's what my thing with politicians is like. I'm gonna feel your vibe, and Beto or Rourke.
He's too far left, bro.
Yeah, like I can't vibe with that. There's something
He's too
about
far
him,
left.
even
And
though
then-
he tries to be with the people. There's something about him that's thrown off.
That's sketchy.
And
Especially now.
Like a narc.
Now, after
Like a
all
narc.
the COVID shit, and after Cali's gone to shit, New
He's
York's
gonna
gone to
pop back
shit,
up.
it's like, you think people gonna vote for that now? People is not gonna vote for that now. People are like, fuck you, dude. Like, especially all these people that are coming from those states that are fucked up. They're coming to Texas, and they're like, dude, we don't want that shit. That's what we
Lately-
fleed. That's
Exactly.
We don't-
Maybe my road rage has been kind of. It's not been kind of, but I'm just so irritated with like life that if somebody fucking honks at me or something, I'm like looking in the rearview mirror and I'm like,
Let the
"What's
strap.
up, bitch?"
Don't do that,
Like,
fam.
And I'm like, "What's up,
the
bitch?"
strap.
No, but
Get the strap.
mostly when I do that because
You need
I
mushrooms.
only do it when it's like, did you really have to honk? The light just turned green, bitch.
Smile
Like,
at them. Tell them, God bless you.
I used to do that.
Exactly.
I used to do that.
Tell them, God
You'll
bless
piss them
you.
off.
I guess I need to go back to church or something because now I'm like looking in the rearview mirror and I'm like, "What's up, bitch?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you honking
You're
at?"
letting them
and
get
I'm
to
looking at
you.
them in the eye, and most of the time they're just like.
Remember what J
"Oh,
Bass
shit."
talked about? That dude called him and he told him, God bless you. Right? That's what
Yeah.
you said, right?
Call
So, man, fuck you. Stop fucking calling me. Yes, sir. God bless you. I was like, damn. I feel like shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta be.
Try
you,
Jesus.
You gotta retaliate
not
with
you,
niceness, with
bitch.
kindness.
Yes.
No,
yes.
I don't know.
Don't
It's
let
just-
shit get to you, dude.
I feel like I never
yes,
get
you're
road
right.
rage.
Don't let
Like,
get. Don't let it
I
get to
never
you.
get it. Like, it
Give
doesn't pop
people
into
the
my mind
benefit of
for
the
whatever
doubt.
reason.
No, it's okay
is sometimes,
now.
but
It's
not
it's
very
become an awareness where
People
I'm
have
like,
bad days.
I think I'm
Yeah.
just too chill.
So
Like,
what? They can have a
You
bad
look chill.
day,
You
but
look
I
pretty
can't
chill,
have a
bro.
bad
Pretty
day.
chill.
Like you don't
Check it
know.
out. Check it out.
You
check
don't
it out.
know
check it out.
if you.
Fam. They had a bad day. Look, fam. They had a bad day, right? You
I
just
had a
said-
bad day too.
Exactly.
I had a worse
but
day.
now you're letting them destroy your day.
They're not because
Yeah.
after I look
Don't
in the
let them.
after I look in the rearview
Don't let
mirror
them get
and
in
I
your
see they're not about
mind.
shit, I go about my business. You know, like it doesn't
They're not
affect
about
me
that
like
life.
that.
Breathe and tell them, God bless you.
Fuck off.
Just tell them, fuck you. Smile at them. They hate that shit.
I don't know. My thing is like that's not
Hate that
necessary,
shit.
dude. We're
It's
all
not.
going through this.
Yeah,
We're
same
all
way.
sitting in
Nah,
traffic.
it's
We're
not.
all
That's true
fucking
too, yeah.
sick of life.
But we
We're-
gotta
shouldn't
understand
get
that
hostile
people are
because you're
dumb
waiting.
and people ain't perfect.
okay,
And
You
people
my
gotta
thing-
learn patience.
No, no,
let
no.
them be fuck ups and
My
let-
thing, when I was on this whole mushroom hippie
Let them
thing,
get mad.
I was like, yeah, peace, love, and
Endorsing
light.
mushrooms.
You know, like, oh, he honked at me. Oh, it's okay. But now the mushrooms done wore off, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
bitch,
God.
I'm fucking pissed too. I'm in traffic too. I had a
Yeah.
fucking bad day too. What if your honking literally just fucking triggers me and I just shoot your bitch ass? Like,
you
you
shouldn't
didn't
let
think
it.
about that. I'm not.
shouldn't let
You
it.
didn't think about that when you honked at me, but
I
bitch,
feel you.
I'll bet you'll think about it the next time.
I
You know,
feel you.
like if I look at you in the fucking
I
rearview
feel
mirror
you.
and I open my door, bitch, you're gonna think about honking at somebody the
I feel
next
that.
time. And really, I'm saving their life because the next honk that they do is gonna be some road rage shit. I'm not gonna go to that level.
But
Come on, why keep my
but-
gun?
But do you want
I don't even get to
to?
touch my gun.
Do you want to be part of the people, the ignorant people that just live day by
No,
day?
but I don't want to be a bitch and be like letting people honk at me and just fucking irritate me. You know,
Don't ever react. Don't let your emotions take over.
Yes.
The good
Don't
Ashley.
make a permanent
You
decision
wanna
on
be part of the
temporary
ants?
I
feelings.
need to do some more shrooms
Exactly, dude.
because these people are fucking
You're gonna
trying.
let these people.
Don't let your pride
Don't
get the
let-
best of you.
Don't let the regulars
That's
fuck
what it
you
is.
up like
That's what it
that.
is. I'm really prideful, but it's like, dude, come on! Like the light just turned green. Why the
Being
fuck are you honking
prideful
at me?
is the enemy, huh? That's
Yeah,
what I was
he told
telling.
us.
I was telling them
He
last
told us.
time.
I
It's
thought he
like-
was lying.
Oh, he told us.
Like we
Well, you
gotta.
had the kids in the car. I mean, I ain't got the
And
kids
that-
in the car.
That's when I stopped to think. That's when I stopped to think. Is my rage worth like my kids being
Okay,
endangered.
so that actually has set in with me because I'm a mom. So it's like, bitch, how are you gonna honk at me or be on me when I have my kid in the car?
But we have to take responsibility.
No.
And accountability.
Yes,
Exactly.
now it's like gotten to a point where it's like, bitch, it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be you before it's me because I have my kid. Like, it's gonna be
Yes.
you
You're in
before
survival
it's
mode.
me.
You're in
Exactly.
survival mode.
Exactly. We're all
But
in
because it's survival mode,
Because the hood was
we can
raising.
prevent shit like that.
True. Back
If
to the
we're the
beginning of the
responsible
conversation.
people, if we're the more
Aware,
if we're the smarter,
conscious.
more aware people. Okay.
Which I am. I came to the earth to
So
help
about the
people.
Rittenhouse shit. What do you think?
We got off topic like a
know,
moment.
right?
But I just thought about it and I was like, what?
Far left.
I mean, it sounds like he was defending himself, even if he wasn't like in the right place.
Yeah.
So he's not guilty.
Why do you have an AR in a regular setting? This is not.
Why were they attacking him?
Because you have an AR.
Because
you're a white dude.
I mean, he's
you're
obviously
known
okay.
to be a shooter.
Not only that, but okay, you already have.
That's not
these-
racist at all,
you already
Ashley.
have these
You're a
leftist-
white dude.
I'm sorry.
Leftist liberal people protesting, right?
Okay.
Against.
They see you with an AR?
Automatically,
What do you
like
think?
liberals are like anti-gun.
So they just saw him and they were like, "Fuck this guy, let's go fuck him up."
Yeah.
because he has
Oh,
an
he's
AR.
ops.
I
He's
think
ops.
no,
He's
I
a
don't
Trump
think
supporter.
I don't think that's exactly how it happened.
No.
So he was out there because he was trying to protect. According to him, he wanted to go out there to protect other people's businesses
Right.
Yeah.
by not minding his own fucking business.
He was
Exactly.
So-
being American.
So he's-
So where people were protesting and rioting, he was not minding his business. And I don't know exactly what he said to these people, but it wasn't just like, oh, he just happened to be walking down the street
Right.
and got attacked.
But as soon as you say
He
something,
provoked them
Right. Exactly.
and got a reaction.
But you know,
Okay, I see what
liberals
you're
are
saying.
very
Yeah.
Makes
easily to be provoked.
They are.
Very
They get
easily.
triggered. They
And this
get
is in
triggered.
Texas.
Very triggered.
Nah.
No, this was what, Seattle or some shit?
Okay.
No?
I don't.
'Cause I feel like if it was in Texas, he would have automatically.
When I hear
been-
protests, I automatically
right.
assume it's Seattle or Portland. Like it's
I
think it was like Wisconsin.
I don't understand why you would
Wisconsin?
attack
Was
somebody
it?
with an AR.
maybe, I don't know. Okay, so he's guilty or not guilty?
I don't know. It's because
They attacked him. They
I
had
don't have a lot of
guns.
research, but just from like what my understanding, I don't know. Don't attack somebody with an AR. That doesn't make sense.
Common
like-
sense is so common.
Right.
It doesn't make
That's the way
sense at
I see
all.
it.
But
If you're getting attacked and you have an AR, if I'm in this position and I'm in that spot, I'm gonna use that AR and I'm gonna kill some people if they're gonna attack me.
and that's why you have it, right? Which was what they were trying to say in court.
Yeah,
He brought it to
yeah,
use
yeah.
it. He's like, his comment was,
They're
I
like,
didn't
you-
know what this gun
yeah.
could do.
No,
Bro,
they were
you
asking
know
him- they were
what it
asking
could
him,
do.
like, you went there with the intentions to kill somebody. He was like, no. He was like, I went to with the intentions of protecting myself or some bullshit
but
like
but
that.
why put yourself in that situation to
Right.
Yeah.
begin
And
with?
I'm with you. He shouldn't have been there.
When I have a bad
Should've
feeling
been
about
there at
shit,
all.
I don't show up. And it goes back to if you feel like you need to have a gun to feel safe, you don't belong there.
So is
Exactly,
he guilty or
yeah.
not guilty, J Bass?
I believe he's guilty.
He's guilty.
Guilty. Again,
Okay.
he defended himself, but
Yeah.
he's guilty because he went 5 hours from his home
Yeah.
with an AR
Right.
to protect other people. Bro, do you
Right,
care
right,
about
right.
people's businesses that much? Have you
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
have you ever waken up and says, you know what? I'm gonna go stand in front of Walmart because I wish a motherfucker would steal from them.
I wish a motherfucker
That makes
would. We were just listening to the R. Kelly. I wish a motherfucker would.
So that's why I think he's guilty.
Bitch, I wish you would.
I agree with you that he was out looking for it.
Should've been
I
there.
still don't think he should go to prison just because, like, I mean, even if you're just there and you're getting attacked, you're just gonna use it no matter what, you know.
What do you think, Adolf?
Guilty to a certain extent, you know, the same thing, you know.
So I
it's
think we're
like-
all
So
saying
you're
the
the
same,
judge.
right?
You're
Guilty.
the judge. You're the judge. Is he guilty or not guilty?
I don't know, because he did defend himself too, you know, like, you're not gonna let
So
someone.
if you're looking at the law books, is he guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, I guess. I
He's
would
guilty?
give him guilty, yeah.
Okay.
He's still playing the role of an executioner, you know? Some a role he should, you know,
Right,
play.
right.
Let that, say that
I
for the
think-
cop killers, you know?
I think he
for the
wasn't
cops
guilty.
that kill.
Cop killers.
I know cop killer.
I think he wasn't guilty. I do think he's a piece of shit, and I do think his mom's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
you on
for
that. I don't
parents-
think he's
yeah,
guilty.
for
His
taking her
parents
there.
raised a horrible person. I believe that. If you're looking at it lawfully, he's not guilty.
Lawfully, he's not guilty.
He's
Yeah,
not guilty.
That's what I'm saying.
Lawfully not
Lawfully not guilty, but like, he was
self-defense.
out there looking for it.
But he's out there. You know what the fuck where his
You know
stands
what
are.
you
at.
were, yeah, you know,
You know what the fuck he's
You know what
thinking.
you were doing.
You know what the fuck
Yeah,
you were doing,
yeah.
dude.
You walk in the hood, you don't expect them to
I
be.
hope somebody
Exactly.
fucks you up, bro. I hope somebody fucks you up. And I'm sure it's gonna happen unless he gets some kind of a.
I'm sure he's gonna have protection. I'm telling you, they already
Protection.
offered him an congressional internship.
Yeah.
So this dude's gonna be protected.
What does that
So-
mean?
He said he
An
was
internship to
fine.
work for Congress.
Oh my god.
Just from killing people?
Well, they look at him as a hero,
yeah, they're like he was out here protecting.
and then saying he was the hero because he
Doing
did.
God's work.
He was out there defending people's businesses, which not everybody. Because we're not raised to be a piece of shit like that.
Yeah, but
That
I
guy
don't understand.
just
Like if you do
makes me
that,
mad.
and like you can make laws and stuff, or now you play a part in the law system. It
he's
doesn't
looked
make
at
sense.
as a hero, bro.
Oh, it
By
don't
the
make sense. I'm with you. Like, it don't make
conservatives
sense.
look at him as a hero.
Which again, you got to think how the system is built, right? And how everything is built to create separation amongst us humans, because all this case is doing is creating the bigger separation.
Separation, yeah.
And then you look at this guy and literally in camera say this guy's a hero. I would offer him an internship in Congress as a congressman.
Yeah.
You just want to
So
piss people off.
what's the first thing as a Hispanic or a black person? What's the thing that says white privilege?
Yeah.
They wouldn't do this shit if he wasn't white. So what's happening with everything that's happening is creating separation
More
amongst each
separation.
other,
Yeah.
which is the bigger picture that people refuse to see.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true, J-Baz.
But yeah, he did not do good. I mean, people try to throw in the whole fact that the people he killed were criminals,
Yeah, like
that
rapists
they were
and
sex
stuff like
offenders
that.
and
sex
shit like
offenders.
that.
But that's why that's what white people do though. As soon as somebody dies, they bring out their
They
criminal
bring out
history.
their trash. Yeah, they bring out. If I fucking kill somebody right now, or if I fucking die, somebody kills me, then I'm like, well,
Broly killed
Yeah,
the dog.
sex with a
man.
cat.
he's a piece of shit.
Or the
Look at-
dog ate somebody's penis on
look-
video. So
Look at what he posts on Facebook.
Yeah.
Look at the other day he shared a
Look what's in his music, man. Talking
Look, he
about
talks about
running
fucking
up on some people.
people getting fucked,
Talking
and
shit to a waitress?
dropping them off afterwards,
to a
and
waitress.
talking shit
talking
to
about
waitresses.
satanic rituals on his podcast.
Yeah,
Nah, man, he must be into
he must
satanic
be
shit.
evil. He said something about being an atheist. He's a piece of shit.
Gracias a Dios, he's out of the picture.
Gracias a Dios, yeah. But nah, man, I've recently I've leaned more into like conservatism. Damn, I said like it's a religion.
Boy, I said a
Nah,
big
like,
Me too, man.
That's the thing though. I'm not conservative at all. I believe in abortions. I believe in fucking just being free, bro. But lately, like the liberals are.
Yeah, it's
fucking
like the older you get,
crazy,
the less
bro.
liberal you are.
Yes, but not
Yeah.
only that, bro. It's like I just think about freedom, bro.
Yeah,
You should
like
be
I'm gonna
free.
mind my
You should all be
business,
free.
you
Mind
mind
your
yours,
business,
be
small
happy.
government.
And be happy in
And it's
life.
like lately, like the liberals are not about that.
'Cause-
They're about canceling everybody.
And we're just so fucking nosy nowadays. Like, bro, how does I don't want to say, but I was like, how does him being gay? How does anybody?
Yeah.
How does anybody being gay affect me? Why should I care if two gay
Exactly.
people are marrying each other?
I love gay
Like,
people.
do I agree with it? No, but how does it affect me to?
Well, I don't.
like, bro, let it go. Like, just let people be happy, however the hell they're happy,
Yes.
and mind your own business.
Yes, and that's why I don't like how there's two. You're either a fucking leftist or a conservative. No, dude.
you could be the better of both
I love
worlds,
gay
you know?
people. I love partying with gay people, bro.
Yeah, they're fun.
I don't give a fuck
Especially when
who
they buy
they
you
fucking.
drinks.
I don't give a fuck who they fucking, bro. Don't fuck me.
As long as it ain't me, yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gay. I love bitches. You know what I'm
Just kiss me in the
saying?
neck. Don't kiss me in the lip.
Have you guys ever been to a gay bar?
I fucking love going to
Yeah, I've
gay
been to- I've
bars,
been to-
bro.
Yeah, I went to a gay bar by accident. Like I was in New Orleans, and I just stumbled upon it and shit.
And
like,
now I'm gay.
All of a sudden, no, dude. All of a
This
sudden,
is a coming out episode now.
like all these girls started like coming up to me and like being nice to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is like some alternate universe.
Because you know they're the only hetero.
I guess because they thought I was gay or
They
something.
grabbed my ass. Oh, you look a little gay, bro.
So I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Hey, it happened to us. We were down at in New Orleans. What's the name of that road? The main road that you go
main
and it's all
road.
popping.
I don't know, bro. I can't.
But anyways, we were down the road. We were going club hopping, and then after a while, we got to a part, and the cop was like, "Hey, man, I see you with your lady and all." He's like, "So, you see where it gets a little bit darker? I say, yeah. He's like, that's all gay bars. He's like, unless you guys are willing to go have that kind of fun, he's like, just
that kind of
go
fun.
back on the other side. I was like, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I fuck with gay bars just because, like,
Nobody
the
drinks,
gay,
bro.
Gay men, like,
Gay
come
people know how to
me,
party.
like,
Yeah,
they're, like,
they treat
hitting
you
on me,
good.
But I'm like, I'm not gay, but they're still like nice to me.
Yeah,
And
they treat you
women
good.
come to me because they think I'm gay, but like I'm just like, oh, I'm straight, and like it's all good.